You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
I'm glad you've come.
Him coming, pause.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect.
He lived hard. I mean, that was a guy that lived, you know, he smoked hard, he drank hard.
But he always looked like that. Well, I mean,
these nuts. Somebody's gonna cook that and it's gonna be awful, but anyway.
I had balls for breakfast.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. She's really not that much of a looker in her face.
Why are you gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And against my better judgment, I clicked the link and I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't anything, it was the black screen. So I'm wondering if it could be something to do with how they hacked my account. And I took a screenshot of the profile I'm talking about. Okay. I'll show it to you.
It's a rock. Welcome to the rock.
Wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it? I can't believe how smart your stuff is, how fun it is to watch.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get this mic situated, make sure I can be heard properly. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, hello. How is everybody today? What up? Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bonfires and beer time. It is January 31st, 2026. Welcome to Bonfires and beer. Hope you got some brews. You don't have to drink, all right? You don't have to. I suggest hydrating, obviously, but drink whatever you want. Your protein shakes, I don't know, your apple cider vinegar, bananas and rice, whatever you get your hydration from is fine. Me, I prefer a nice frosty mug. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna jam some music. We're gonna talk about some fun shit. So if you're new, do me a favor. Take off your pants and jacket. Stay a while. Can you hear me now? Was the music too loud? StreamYard's been fucking up lately, so I don't even know if y'all can hear what I just said there. You're probably like, we can't even hear you. Your fucking music's bumping. And watching DA stream the past 2 weeks, like who was watching the nightcap the other night when the mother started? I was like, 2 minutes in, and you go, "What's up, everybody? My bad. Fuck, StreamYard's is fucking up." I said, I was waiting to hear it. If you know behind the scenes, you know. StreamYards is sucking right now. Guess and guess who has StreamYard that didn't pay for it with 2 thumbs? This guy. It's fucking up on everybody that paid $200 to $400 for it a year. And now it's like, man, this shit ain't working properly. Working fine for me. The free version. Always maximize your potential if you can before you drop that debit card. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there. Awesome. Woo! Let's see what we got. Yay! I mean, you're right, Rob. Don't buy that most expensive one. So, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about tonight. If you see in the on the chat, in the title, we got Batman with a gun. Batman doesn't use guns. We got the Elden Ring movie again, Rock. We got and just chatting, because what better to do than just chat when you got some brews? You know what I'm saying? So besides me, I got a friend or two of mine I'm going to add to the stage. I don't know if he's ready. You going to give me a thumbs up if you are? If not, you know what? I understand. Until that, is that a thumbs up or a no? No. Okay. So until then, that's just me and my boys saying, I'm going to shout out to the oh shit, House of Entertainment. Hey fam, watching WWE, but we here. Okay, shit. But I didn't send you all. I'm like, I don't have anybody. I forgot to send you all invite. The fucking Royal Rumble's tonight. I forgot all about that. My boy Charlie sees always watching. I was like, dude, the Royal Rumble's tonight. I got the YouTube channel. I got the notifications, and for some reason, I don't know. I don't know if it's because. Let me put up there. Hey, fam, watching WWE, but we here. How's entertainment? So I'm like, after John Cena left, I think I hung up my ropes. I think I put the belt up, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I need to get back. I don't know. Shout out to my boy Sergeant Garantina. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me bring my boy in. Side facts. What up?
Yo, good to go.
I know. I see the background. I was talking to everybody in chat.
I didn't know if you saw it or not, but
yeah, I did. House of Entertainment, my friends. They said, "Hey, fan, we watching you, but we also watching WWE tonight."
House of X Entertainment.
Remember
Incorporated.
Leo?
Cool. Right on.
Remember, it's your boy Leo, who was on. I think it was Abe. Was on the show.
Might have been Abe. Yeah. Hey, yeah, no, if this guy wants to jump on, absolutely. You know what? Yeah. I jumped off of like wrestling and probably when I was in middle school, because like the Attitude era kind of was dying out. Like Austin went out. I mean, they didn't fully die out. They still were a part of it, but it's like once that era kind of died out, or it was kind of like they were moving on to whatever their next phase was. And also, my life is moving on at the time too. I went from middle school to high school, and in high school, it was all about drinking and women, right? Like it was like, hey man, the hormones kicked in, and
your balls were filling up.
I'm sorry, the hormones won, and you know, there was a bunch of women who possibly
I tried to do my school,
but you know, like
hormones were raging.
They're like, oh god, I slept with that guy, and I look back and I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Dude, I watched Scary Movie today, and I see why Hollywood got rid of the Wayans brothers, because speaking of hormones raging in high school, remember the first Scary Movie where she's like, the teacher's getting breastfeed, she goes, here you go. And hands it to the kid, she goes, I'll see you in class. Yeah. Like, you know, like they wouldn't do that. That's why Hollywood got rid of the Wayans, because they were shining a light on the nefarious shit that the fucking one side may or may not be doing.
But at the same time, it's also like it's dark humor. Like
it's dark humor.
They got rid of dark humor, and I think dark humor is the best humor. That's why the best kind of humor you can find, the best humor you can find nowadays is in horror movies. So it's like the horror movie is supposed to be suspenseful or whatever, and then they'll just drop some like crazy joke on, or like it's just like it goes beyond satire to where even like the best horror movie of last year that everyone praises and whatever is Weapons. And during Weapons, at basically the end of it. There's this, it's kind of a giant joke. It's like this old woman is just running around all crazy and getting chased by all these fucking children. And you're just like, it's hilarious to watch. And you're just like, okay. Like she did all this crazy shit, and it's just like, yeah, you're about to get taken out by the people that you fucking manipulated. And so it's like it's just desserts kind of deal, or it's like it's all justified.
When we get to MegaCon this year, Friday morning, you know, like,
oh, dude, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm glad I put you guys onto the Geeks and Gamers stuff, because I just heard about it and I sent it out to all you guys, and everybody that I sent it out to was like, I'm on it, dude. So we're all going to be at that.
So two things. If you guys want to join us at MegaCon in Florida, coming up March 19th to the 22nd, the 20th, March 20th is a Friday. You can spend $110 to go to Universal Orlando Studios from 5 p.m. to 12 p.m. midnight and hang out with all these YouTubers that are going there.
I haven't
Saturday.
Bought that, I think I'm going
you don't have to buy that. That's the one that I think a lot of people they are going there. They're going to be there too if you haven't bought that. So if you don't want to go there, I mean, I'll probably just go. You can just get your own thing on Friday night.
You realize you're my rider. You're my ride around town.
But
where you're going,
Universal,
I'm gonna be at.
it's like I think it's only 6 minutes away, or within like 6 minutes of our hotel. So if somebody else is going that way, you know, like basically we can either ride, share, catch. You know, if you need to go to that. So Friday night is going to be the Universal meetup for.
Yeah, you don't want to park at Universal. Universal parking is probably like $30-$40.
Exactly.
Don't
I don't
park
park.
there.
I'd rather thumb it. I'd rather walk 6 miles and fucking spend the money and then walk back drunk, having to go all the time videotape.
Well,
the
shit.
whole time, you feel me?
Yeah, I'd rather fucking I'd rather pay $20 to get there and then pay another $30 to get back. So I'd pay $10 more in theory, but I don't have to drive at all. Like, and you can just leave your car at the fucking hotel, you know, or wherever the fuck we're at. It's all good. Drinking Blue Moon. I'm drinking Natty Ice. I got hooked on these things because they're cheap as fuck out here. You get a 12-pack for $10. So they're 6%. They're 6%. So
what I wanted to mention was Saturday. If you guys want to meet up with us and come hang out with us, Geeks and Gamers, go to geeksandgamers.com. Once you go to the website, on the top it'll say, what does it say? Meetups. You know, let me fucking pull it up. Right? Let me pull it up. Let me go to geeksandgamers.com. Let me give you a visual.
Hey, is any music bleeding through my mic? By the way, my roommate's he's a DJ. He's blasting his set he's trying to do for next week. I don't know if it's bleeding through my mic.
I don't hear anything. I hear
perfect.
Boom, 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 night driving. I'm night driving over this beast.
I mean,
I can hear it now. I can hear it a little bit now. I was like, wait a minute. When I heard boom, I was like, boom. I started.
I have my what's it called? Noise gate on, but
so that's it right there. If you go to the Geeks and Gamers website, right at the top, 2026 meetup RSVP, click that. It'll take you to add your email, your fucking name, and all that shit, and you will know how to get there. That's the Saturday night meetup. I don't know if that's going to cost cash. Is it, Cymax?
No. It's free to go there. The only thing, and this is what we were trying to talk about earlier, or not even earlier, like even a month ago when we were trying to talk some more about this stuff, is I don't know if it costs to go into Universal City Walk, because the Universal City Walk out here in California is completely free. You just have to park, and then you can walk around the City Walk. City Walk is outside of Universal, which is more than likely where this bar is. If it's the same thing, I don't know. That's the only thing I'm confused about. Is like Angel and a couple other people were saying like, no, you got to pay to get into Universal. It's not inside Universal. It's outside of Universal. It's like this walkway that's outside. That there's like a strip outside. Out here in California, it's a strip that's outside that has all these fucking it's like a mall, like an outside mall type of deal. That's the best way I can put it. And there's like 2 stories out here. There's 2 stories. I'm assuming Orlando is probably like that, to where all this stuff is outside. You don't got to pay to go inside, other than maybe parking. And then other than that, you're free to roam. It's just a bar that's outside of Universal, and it happens to be next to Universal. That seems to be the most likely thing, and I want to assume they would put it inside of Universal. That's why when Angel was talking about those tickets for Friday night, he was like, oh, to do that, then that gives you access to everything else. And I'm like, no, I think you have access to everything outside of Universal in general. But he was like, no, you got to pay for that. And I'm like, no, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure you don't.
So it says it's Universal City Walk Orlando Shopping Center in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, see, City Walk is different. City Walk is open to the public, and like you can just walk it like a strip mall. Like like if you've been to Vegas, there's like that giant. It's like they call it the walk of I don't know. Actually, I would almost call it the walk of shame or the walk of brokenness, because you can't afford anything you're walking through. Like everything you're walking by, you're just like, I can afford to go into that shit. But it's like they call it, it's like the 1 mile, it's like the mile walk or something like that. They have some weird name for it in Vegas, but it's like 1 mile of shops that you can walk through, and it goes through a bunch of different casinos and whatever. Or actually, I think it's just one casino, but it's just like the way that they design it is a 1 mile walk through all these fucking stores. And it's ridiculous. But
that sounds like Power Plant Live, don't it be? If you're in the comments still, that sounds similar like a Power Plant Live is what I'm thinking is what it's going to be. So I'm hoping that's because when I looked at it,
I'm not worried about it. Like once we have our spots reserved, and like once I don't know the G&G crew as well as I know Nerdrotic's crew, but if they're kind of one and the same to a certain degree, and I don't know. There's been times where I go to the Nerdrotics.
I know you. I know Derek.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I would say roll with me.
Meet with
Roll
y'all
with me.
and
You'd be like, holy crap!
Yo,
I actually know this guy.
Exactly. If I run into Extreme Meme and be like, yo, Extreme fucking Meme, I actually know your fucking face. I want to meet Smooth the DJ. I want people in my sphere. If I bump into Kata, fist bump. What up, bro? Ryan Kennel. I feel like if he's there and people ain't swarm the shit out of him, I'd have a great 5-minute conversation. Cheers and buy him a beer, you know what I mean? It's like Gary.
Ryan Kendall's hilarious.
I'm sure Gary
on his birthday just a few months ago, whatever. I posted a picture of me and him, like it's on my timeline. Like I was just like, oh yeah, there you go, or on my Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, no, I've actually met him more than just that one time. That was the only time I took a picture, because I'm not a picture person. I have pictures with Steph. I have pictures of all these fucking people. Yeah, but it's like I'm not a picture person, and I'm not one of those people who goes out and like, look what I did, because we're men. Men don't do that shit. I'm like, I actually have it, but
you're gonna be taking some pictures, bro. Get your photogenic, get your hair right, get your fucking muscles on shapes when you're out there.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I started reworking out again, and then I already have a hair appointment set for like 2 days before I leave together. I'm like, my hair is all fucked. It's all fucked in the back. Like in the front, I can just slick it back and it looks fine. The back is jacked. Like everything about it is fucking terrible.
Doc was on stream the other day, Cybex. Doc is on stream. Doc, he always like fucking plays and he like do the interval. He comes out, he was fucking pressing his fucking sidearms hard like this. The chat was hitting him hard. He was like, can you flex any fucking harder, bro? He's going, his fucking veins were popping from his neck and his bicep was his tricep. I was like, dude, now take your arms, go like this, extend them. No, I can't do that. He had to show the fucking curl with his shoulder. I'm like,
okay, like if I sit straight like this, it's like my shoulders are normal, but it's like, yeah, I can flex, and all of a sudden I got the triangle going on. Like, yeah, I'm not as like that camera angles and stuff. They make you seem whatever, but it's like one of my best, or not my best, but it's like one of the funniest interactions I had was with like MSK, is when he met me in person after being on his stream for a bit. He was like, I didn't know you were like that. And his first reaction was like, this motherfucker looks like a security guard. And I was like, that's a great reaction. Like, I didn't think of myself like that at all.
That good. No Budweiser's here. I'm not transgender.
I was like, I don't think of myself like that at all or whatever. But he was like, dude, when I'm at that, he's like, don't fuck with that guy. And I was like, what a great reaction. I don't even have to say anything. I have somebody else to do it. What a great reaction. I just thought it was funny as hell.
What do you say when we meet up, when we get drunk, instead of going to Fat Tuesdays, we do something like this. You ready for this? It's called a poverty picture. You want one? I know you're down.
On this episode of Shit Ain't That Bad, we have the poverty picture in your liquor store's third aisle. Do not. If shit is this bad, get out of the liquor store and go make a plan. Go take an AI developing class, because no way you're supposed to be drinking 2 Buzz Balls in a pitcher together. People who drink
You ever drank Buzz Balls
fight in
Cybex?
public and go to the store with no shoes on.
Yes.
And a cut water? Come on, bro. You drinking TikTok juice? No, sir.
Oh, no.
I don't want your poverty in the picture. And Don Julio, okay, cool. This comes with 3 fights and 2 probation officers. This right here comes with a ankle bracelet monitor.
A little more
if your
classy
girl
than that,
right now,
dude.
her
A
mouth
little
is
more.
watering and she mad that I'm in this video. She's an alcoholic. Go take a seat later. And they're going to top it off
Is
with
that
Calypso.
is that
What are y'all
Calypso?
making? This
Dude,
is how you make
you're
a
pouring
Four
my
Loko
cat
from
into
scratch.
this?
This is how
Don't
you
do
make
that.
MD 2020
Don't bring her into
from
this.
scratch. This is a baby
That's why I
shower.
showed you. I was like, wait,
Baby
they had
shower.
Calypso too?
Somebody
you're
gonna be
making
fine
it-
as hell
now
after they
you're
drink this,
making it
and it's gonna be the
personal.
wrong person, and you're gonna be.
Making it personal with the fucking Calypso shit. What the
That's
fuck?
why I
I don't
did it.
even know what the fuck Calypso is as far as a drink goes. I know what my cat is, and she's a fucking hurricane. So if that's what it is when it comes to a fucking drinking,
I know you
it's
drank them Buzz
probably
Balls, son. Them
terrible.
motherfuckers will fuck you up, son. You get wasted. My brother used to drink.
Dude, they're
Cisco.
four locos in a bottle instead of a can. That's all it is. It's Four Locos in a bottle.
My brother would drink. Have you ever heard of these? They were called wine coolers, Cisco's. They're fucking malt liquor, wine, syrup. Oh, if you could drink one,
They're like
you were drunk.
13%, and they're like,
If you drank 2, you were puking in the fucking streets in the fucking gutter. And my brother, a big boy, so he drink one, be like, I'm fine. I can be like, please don't drink the other one. Please, no, I'm fine. He wastes the shit. Buzz balls. Don't
they
fuck
do,
with buzz
they do the
balls.
thing where it's like, well, I can't do it on stream because I'll get hit for what's it called, pause. But it's like you swirl them real quick, and then it creates a vortex, and it like it shoots it down your throat. No pause on that one. There's no pause on that one because that shit fucking ruins you. But yeah, that's what happens. There's
That's
a bunch
good.
of Asian people who do that with like soju and stuff, and they make that. It's like, oh my god, it's insane.
Well, I got you because I know I don't have you for long. I'll add some stuff to you and we'll start talking about it. So,
I
today,
got another hour and 10 or so.
well, I got my boy to chat.
pretty
He's a
much
moneymaker like us. So I want him to know that if you're invested in Bitcoin, thinking about it, haven't, Bitcoin alert is down to $77,000 right now. This is not monetary advice. Please do not take this as financial advice. Take this as a grain of salt. This is not a financial advisory channel. But right now, Bitcoin is at $77,000, which normally hovers around 100,000. It's down about almost 25%.
It's about.
I'm not saying what to
25,
do,
30%. No.
but if you had something that normally valued at 100 is valued at, let's say, 77, it doesn't take a mathematician. What that mean? I do magic, sci-fax? No, a mathematician. I know. I don't. What you say? I'm in magic or some shit. It doesn't take a mathematician to figure
what's
out.
funny about that is when something drops that heavily, especially something that's like unregulated and stuff like that, it's better to hold because more likely it's going to have a giant boost. Like when it drops that hard, all of a sudden it's going to shoot to the fucking sky. Like, because people are like, oh, because a bunch of people are going to buy in now because it's such a high commodity of stuff. And even Rumble, if you notice, Rumble actually has an incentive to where you can buy in through Rumble to buy through Bitcoin. And that's actually going to boost it. And like Rumble, whether people like it or not, and like I don't like the platform that much, but at the same time, like the way the platform runs, I like the platform in general because it's way more free speech and everything. Like
I like what it stands for.
It's yeah, exactly. I'm behind what
I
they
like the
stand
competition
for.
it gives to
Absolutely.
YouTube. Yes,
Exactly.
Again.
Will it overtake YouTube? More than likely not. But it's the best. It's the next competitor in general. But it also gives you an incentive to.
He doesn't want to hear this
like
noise. He doesn't want to hear that.
It's instead of buying stock and whatever, or like literally buying super chats or Rumble rants. There's a way on Rumble where you can actually buy into what's it called, like stock,
Cryptocurrency.
like they have
You
a
can do stock and
cryptocurrency
crypto
thing
on Bitcoin,
Rumble, which is
on
kind of
Rumble
crazy.
wallet. Yeah,
Like
if you have
which
one of
is
your
like
Rumble wallet,
side scrollers does it all the time, and it's like That's probably
transfer
actually way
Bitcoin.
more profitable. Yeah.
So if you have a Bitcoin, I could just send and be like, you know what, not like 77,000. I can be like, you know what, one Bitcoin, whatever it's worth at the time, 7,000. My boy, 5,000. My boy just said, or 100 grand. I can just send you a Bitcoin. So my buddy Brian here just said that Rat Boy got into Bitcoin at 5,000. You already know. That's funny. He said that. So he bought a Bitcoin at 5,000. I called my dad, Brian, and said, hey, Bitcoin that like this thing is like digital currency. I think it was
did
like.
Did you buy a full one or did you buy into it? Because you can buy stock into it. That's where the stock market is weird.
I would assume the way he's talking, my buddy Brian, and I've known him for my entire life. If I would assume the timeline would fit up, he probably
Bitcoin is worth obviously
5,000. I wouldn't be surprised if he bought a whole Bitcoin because I remember trying to get into it when it was worth $1,200, and I called my dad. I was like, Dad. Because I always ask my
Brian
dad.
Says bought full coins. So I mean, to fully invest, obviously, then he invested 5,000, and then he is like
now his 5,000 is worth, even though it took a 23% hit this week, is 5,000 still worth $77,000
or 77. Yeah. No, it's a great
$2,000 profit as long as he hasn't sold it.
This is not an investment stream, but if you know what you're doing, if you know how to do it.
Yeah.
If you know what's going on, then yeah. If you know how to do it right, yeah. Like you can take $5,000 and turn it into 70 pretty. I don't want to say pretty easily, but obviously it's a risk, it's a gamble. But Bitcoin is probably the least of your gambles. Like if you're gonna invest, that's probably the way to go.
The safest one. If you're going to get into a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is safe. That's like, let's say if we're going to get into NFTs, at the time, I would say, what was the bathing apes? Those are probably at the time the safest, which we all know is they're not. So, I mean, again, take it with a grain of salt.
What a lot of people also don't realize is like how that works with investments and stuff in general. So
right now it's going down, B. So if it goes down, it hovers at 100,000. If it goes down to 50,000, it's because liberals are doing their shit to try to make Trump, like right now, Trump did demolition on the White House, right? They don't want that. Trump bad. So we're not going to give any federal funding to Trump for doing the demolition. Trump bad. Orange man, get him out of here. So Trump said, let me dip into my personal savings, do this. And if he had money in Bitcoin, well, now the amount of value of Bitcoin is going down because they took liquid cash out. You know about the difference between liquid and digital, right? So now we got this liquid taken out. The digital value is going to go down. That doesn't mean it isn't still a hot commodity in the market. It's a digital currency that people want to use if the banks are corrupt, if the fucking government's corrupt, when there's wartime. It's valuable. You know what I mean? And so it's like
Trump bad until you start talking to people like me who happen to be opposed to, I don't know, the Democratic Party, who live in California. Like I'm in California, right? And nothing but my bank account has gone up. Like since Trump has been there, has gone up. It's just gone up. Like I'm just increasing in value in my life. And you know what happened the last time he was in power? It did the same fucking thing. My bank account just rose. It was weird. It's so weird like how it's almost like it's doing the same thing. It's so
if you're willing
weird.
to save, like my buddy here is, put money into something to try to get like a rate of return on some. If you're willing to play by the rules and work hard, then you see more return on your investment when Republicans are in office. If you just want to slave by and you're working hard and you want to put money away, there's going to be no fucking rate of return. Your 2.5% interest, minimum that you think was like low as shit, is going to be 0.25% interest. Be like, what the fuck? It's like
what's funny
something
is
like
Trump.
What he's saying is Cyvax is diversify your bonds, nigga. Remember they said Chappelle show? He goes, Wu-Tang was like, diversify your shit.
Absolutely.
If you get a Bitcoin under $50,000, buy one. But
the other funny thing is
money
Trump will straight drop knowledge before before things are about to happen, and traders realize that, and then they capitalize on what he's saying, and they just do that all the time. And he's like, "Hey, if you're into this, guess what? That shit's about to go up." And he just straight up tells the world. So it's not insider trading when you tell, I don't know, the president of the United States, who has the biggest platform possibly ever, tells the world to be like, hey, you should probably you might want to check this out. And guess what? The people who go and check that out fucking rise. They just rise. You just
but look at this shit, sci-fi. So it brings me to this. Google's Project Genie generates interactive AI game worlds, shakes video game stocks. So Unity fell 24%.
I'm out of beer. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab a couple.
Go grab it. I'll talk to the audience while you do it. So Project Genie, powered by DeepMind's Genie 3, lets US Google AI Ultra subscribers create real-time 3D environments from text or sketches. So I can just be like, hey, Brian, create 2007 Madden for me and my boy. Send fucking Randy Moss at the right side on fucking Play Action Flood. No, Rock, you can't do that. It's not on PlayStation 5. You want to bet? Make it 120 frames per second at 4K. No, Rock, you can't do that because it's got some glitches, but no complex stories and story making yet. No complex stories or story making or multiplayer yet. But we've seen how fast this AI can roll, right? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, come here. Look at this. Come here. Look at this. What am I watching right here, Big Chief? What am I watching? That is fucking Rainbow Road. Now you can tell this is not Mario Super Nintendo's fleshed out, beautiful execution and gameplay. But that looks pretty fucking close, doesn't it? For me typing some prompts into a search bar and coming out with this. Now you see why stocks have fell this past 2 or 3 days. This dropped yesterday. Look at why stocks have not only fallen, gaming stocks and engine stocks 10%. Bitcoin's dropped 23%. People are banking on AI. Don't bank on AI. AI is creative, but it's a matter of time until law is fucking passed. This right here, Steve Rogers is a real Captain America. It's a matter of time until I said AI property cannot reproduce Captain America or duplicate it, and then AI is fucked on that point. We'll make something that looks like it, but they're not going to take the half. They want Chris Evans. They want him in the it's a matter of time until AI has laws implemented on it that are going to make this is good, but stocks are crashing because this shit is insane.
What's crazy is like AI already kind of has laws, or like there's already things. So like stuff like this, like even to implement like a Mario Kart into an AI system or whatever, obviously you can do it, but these certain AIs that these are going to get hit with like so many copyright fucking problems that it's going to go. And so it's like the stuff that you want to recreate is going to be protected by other things that AI can't technically access. So to get the full capacity of AI, like AI would absolutely dominate these markets and whatever if you just let it have free reign. Like if you had a free reign AI and it was just like, do whatever the fuck you want, just do it. Like it'll be able to use all these properties, do all this stuff. Because like you can go to Grok, you can go to whatever, and you're like, hey, create me in a Nintendo world, whatever. You might get like a half-ass version of it, but it can't touch on certain properties because it's like the AI is already restricted already as it is. So even to do this, whatever AI did this is probably like an unrestricted one, and it's immediately going to get fucking sanctioned. You know, it's going to get hit with a bunch of shit because this is like,
it's Nintendo.
Does it look great? Nintendo is like they don't fuck with that. Yeah, they don't fuck with that at all.
If anybody knows Nintendo, do not. I mean, who's a couple of things? The federal government of the United States. You want to go
even you playing this as an AI in the background, they might try to copyright.
Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Copyright strike by this.
Dude, I went to watch one of your videos the other day, and your whole video was fucking taken down because you played something. Yeah, it was copyrighted. Yeah, I was like, just for one thing, and I've had that happen too. And I just hit the little button that says cut the clip, and it'll be like 30 seconds. Yeah,
was it Daredevil season 2 trailer? And I was like, fucking for real? I think it was something we watched recently. I was like, it was Disney that did it. And I was like, fucking no way. They never fucking hit me.
Yeah, I went to watch one year. I think it was a Wednesday morning one, the ones that you do on your own. And I was like, oh, okay, I haven't watched this. Let me check out what Rock's talking about. And I was like, I couldn't watch it. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was like copyright. And I was like,
I'm pretty sure it was Disney, and I'm fighting it, but it's gonna take 30 days, so it'll be back up. What was I reacted to? Super Mario trailer.
I think it was Super Mario Galaxy. It was
they
the
didn't
Galaxy
hit me.
one.
They copyright claimed it, so I mean, but they said it's okay on YouTube. And then Daredevil season 2, they were like, "No, you can't watch this. It's because the fucking song."
A lot of the stuff I get hit for is
I played my
a song for 10
dues.
seconds, and it's like, oh, you're restricted, but it's not.
That song is what
it usually does take my videos down. It's just like,
No,
hey, you got
it was a song.
It's like a slap on the wrist, and you're like, okay.
That's what it was. What
But
was
yours
it?
was
Love is for
completely
Fools by
gone.
some and so.
Yours was
Daredevil.
whatever you played, whatever you did was completely gone. Like it took your
Assholes.
whole stream out. Yeah,
fucking dicks.
I was
man.
like, what the hell is that about?
But you know what? Sci-Fax? They can do that all they want. But what they can't do is take this down. They cannot remove this. Are you ready for this? You're going to be upset. Well, I'm not. And maybe not you, but a lot of shills, I guess including me, are going to be bad for this. Look at this, Sci-Fax. Gone for good. Disney removes black superhero from parks before an important month. Uh-oh. You have any idea what this would
Why
take
the
to,
fuck's an
Sci-Fax?
important month? Who gives a shit about this month?
They're going to take away Sam Wilson as Captain America before tomorrow, February, an important month. But Disney, DEI Disney, they would never, Sci-Fax, do such a thing, would they? Would they do that? They'd be considered racist.
Who would do such a disgraceful thing? What a disaster. What a
And I just want to put that in there because my boy
voice.
says Steve Rogers is the real Captain America. You're a racist, Big Chief John. You're so racist that we're going to remove him from the park right before Black History Month.
Hey, Big Chief John, you know what? You're so racist. Hey, Ron, you know what? Rock, give him a mod. Give him a mod so he knows how. No. Give him a mod, so that way he can fail upwards. He can fail upwards with that comment, like every other DEI person. Just give him a mod.
I saw that. I was like, this is not going to go over with the woke crowd at all, dude. I want to see the shills make a video on that. See, because I don't know if you saw Mr. Grizzly's video lately about they did the Steve Rogers coming back. So the soy boys.
I like Grizzly, but and it's like Grizzly's a good way to go find all the videos you probably want to find that are joking about shit, because he just compiles them together. Like that's what his channel is. Like his channel is basically a compilation channel of like all the dumb shit.
He got the 3 soy boys. I think they're like Spanish or some shit,
and he just finds it all.
They're watching the new Steve Rogers trailer Sci-Fax where Steve Rogers comes back and pulls the trigger, and one guy goes.
No, he's awesome.
I don't know how I
I'd
feel
love
about
to talk to
this.
that guy. Grizzly, if you're out there, if you want to talk to me or Rock, guess what? We're down.
I told you,
you're awesome.
This is pretty funny. This week he did a members only stream. How I Met Sci-Fax and DA was just they invited me on a stream one day, and I was like, "Cool, Sci-Fax, that's awesome." And Sci-Fax like, "You want to come on DA's stream?" DA said, "You know, you want." Well, I was fucking hey. This week, Mr. Grizzly, I get an email that says you just got you got a membership. You've been gifted a membership to Mr. Grizzly. I wasn't watching Mr. Grizzly. I didn't comment on his shit.
I get those all the time. I have a ton of people that I'm subscribed to.
The second I get a membership, and I get an email that says you got a membership gifted. I get another membership saying we're doing a member live only stream, and in 45 minutes, if anybody wants to join, that's a member. You have to be a member. I was like, kind of odd. I don't know if they just gifted like a whole bunch of members because memberships, and I just randomly got one. But I was like, I should go on there and hang out because he's really fucking cool, dude. He clowns a lot, but he's also that fucking line we need because you got these 3, let's call them Spaniards, all right, whatever. But when they're fine when the black guy's Captain America, then you bring back the original Captain America, Steve Rogers. He's coming. He says Steve Rogers. If you watch his fucking, he goes. I don't know how I feel about this site. I don't know. Like, They fucking hate white men so bad. It's just like once we remove them, it's got to stay that way. That's like the other day. I forget what we were watching.
We're the worst thing to
The worst thing in the world.
The worst thing in the world next to the invention of sliced bread, because without us,
Giancarlo Esposito today. Did you see the Giancarlo Esposito shit? I was watching on Film Thread. He was like the white man. I said, "Are you talking about Bryan Cranston, your co-star?"
I went to talk about it a little bit last night because I had Alex on. I had Alex on, fucking
yep. Psycher. I saw that. I was watching it. Yep.
Psycher. Yeah, and he was just he was being the way that he is, and it's just like it was funny, but
which is good.
Which was fine, but it's like that's I think it was like the best way to point out like a civil debate where it's like, hey, we don't agree on any of this. Obviously, none of us are going to change each other's opinions. And like he's so dead set in what he believes, and I'm dead set in what I believe. But at the same time, at the end of the day, I was like, hey man, you down to drink tomorrow? And I'm gonna see him tonight. We're gonna go hang out tonight. It's not like, hey, just because we disagreed for 3 fucking hours, my first thought is gonna be like, you know what I need to do? Punch this dude in the mouth. No,
being opinionated makes for the best conversation. My buddy Brian,
I'm looking forward to seeing this guy. Like I want to hang out. Like I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's hang out. But it's like we literally argued for 3 hours. Like
we've known each other for 30 years now, Brian, and not to mention, change your fucking handle. You don't put your real name on YouTube. Put the real McCoy or some shit. Be the real McCoy.
Yeah,
we know each other 30 years. You get into arguments, man. I mean, that's what it is. Nobody ever has the same opinion on every topic. You're not going to be a friend with somebody that has, oh, you know why we're friends? Because we feel the exact same way about every single thing. No, you have civil discourse.
I mean, me and you are a great example. He's like, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
me and you are literally a great example. We do not agree on a bunch of shit, but you know what? At the same time, I, as much as we don't agree on a bunch of stuff, I'm about to fly to Florida, and you're about to drive down to Florida, and you're about to pick me up from the airport, and I trust you to pick me up, even though we disagree on a bunch of shit, like. Because we've hung out in so many other, like we talk in so many other capacities other than the couple things that we disagree on. We disagree on a couple things, but overall it's like, I want to meet this guy. I want to fucking hang out with him. Right. What a fucking great way to fucking meet up with people. It's like, dude, I'm trusting somebody I disagree with politically, not even politically, on a couple random things politically. And this guy's going to pick me up from the airport. We're sharing a fucking hotel room. We're going to hang out. We're going to have a fucking good time. We're going to just fucking run the town, man. Let's do it.
Run the motherfucking town. I can't wait.
That's what's up. And it's like, okay, people in chat or whatever, or it's like, wow, how could you ever just talk to somebody or even hang out and do it? And it's like easily. It's very easy. You just throw those 1 or 2 things out the window because
it's a leap of faith.
Well, it's a leap of faith, but the other thing is like the only thing to change any of that is like once every 2 years, once every 4 years, you go to the voting booth on your own. You do that, and that's where your vote and
then you complain about the kidnappings.
Other than that, that has nothing to do with how I interact with people in real life. That has nothing to do with it. Like it has zero.
Up until 2 years ago, I never voted. My buddy Brian, he's the same way. We never voted. Never was like, and I remember like always. Every time me and him would go places, we'd be very interactive with everybody and anybody. People be like, where are you guys from? What are you guys into? What's up with you all? They'd always be like really curious. And I never understood it until I voted 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, we weren't political. So they're like, we're very vibrant. We're outgoing. We're fun. We're knowledgeable. We're open, but we weren't political. So they were like,
"What the other word you're looking for is practical. You're a practical person." Like
we were from DC, and we saw so much politics. We're just like, you know what? We don't want to get in that shit, so we didn't get into it.
But then when you do deal with people like that, you're like, I have a practical response to it because also you dealt with the trades. Even though you're an electrician, it might be a little gay, but whatever, it's fine. It's a lot of gay.
lot.
Yeah, a lot of gay. Okay,
I keep
sorry.
screwdrivers in my back
This is
pocket.
all of the gay. My bad. Like, you got to be out there just stroking them pipes and like really feeding the tube. But you know what I mean. Like, everyone else in the trades makes fun of electricians, and you know it.
So look, you want to make fun of somebody? Let's make fun of this guy, Cyfax.
Fucking Batman here. What is this?
He's at the city council meeting. You know why, right? Injustice has
never
been
even seen
committed.
this.
You haven't seen this?
Walks up.
What the fuck are we doing here?
What are we doing,
He's literally
Cyfax?
wearing he's wearing a full on. I didn't even know he was.
You're gonna love what he's talking about too. Wait.
For this upcoming event. I don't give a damn if this is outside of decorum.
This is Batman
People
by
are
James
dying
Gunn.
on our streets every single day in this country because we allow this federal government to walk all over you.
Actually, we don't allow them to. We elect them to. Get it right.
Look me in the eye. Can any one of you go home to your children and tell them
I can't see
that
your
you did
eyes.
everything
They're
you could
blacked
to protect
out,
their
you
classmates?
dipshit.
I don't have kids, so
To
yeah.
protect their
Maria,
grandparents?
Maria, I can't protect,
protect
you. I mean,
them?
I can. But
I don't think you can, with the exception of Park. Thank you. This needs to have happened 2 months ago. But
What
you
the
can still make it up.
faggotry is
and
this?
make
I'm sorry. I
Every
know it's
single
your
policy
stream, but
on this little sheet of paper here
I had to say it.
happen right now.
That well, the F word as you're trying to describe is probably that horrible costume right there. What in the fuck kind of costume? I'd be disgraced to walk out in the fucking outside with this.
Like, I don't even know what era Batman that is. It's like there's
think
like
it's over
7
Robert
different
Pattinson.
ones going on. It's like it was like a compilation of Batman. Just like he looks like an AI generated Batman. You know that's what he looks like. He looks like AI generated Batman, or like he's from every era. He's from every era of Batman.
Here and put like
He has like samurai Batman. He has like I don't know
Gaslight. It's Gaslight Batman.
He's a
Seth.
60 dude. He's Gaslight Batman. What the fuck is this?
Happened before the Super Bowl. Happened before potentially hundreds of masked men come into our city
And kidnap.
kill people.
Oh, kill. I thought you were going to say kidnap. Then kill.
I am disgusted by each and every one of you, with the
I'm
exception of
disgusted
Councilman
by your
McCarthy,
outfit.
And
you
out of shape.
fuck.
Let's get it right.
that you have not done something more. You need to affirm that no city resources will go to ICE, that no cooperation will be given to them.
What?
You need to
Damn that program
affirm
that's been here
to the
since
country,
2002
to the world,
for
that you are not
24
cowards.
years.
And not to mention that over half the
24
people,
years. So how many administrations have gone through the 24 years? I don't know. You might be able to do the math on it, but 4 times 24. There's 6 administrations that have gone through that, and each one of them implemented it the whole fucking time. It started in 2002, and it's still going to go on, and it's going to continue. Get the fuck out of here with this. And you're complaining about 1 year under one of those fucking years. That's it. 1 year. And it's
1
because
year. I'm
one
pretty sure it's like
fucking-
1 year to fucking date, isn't it? And like the 20th when the inauguration.
Dude, I'm telling, and like
fucking, like,
when
1
you
year,
look
one-
when you look into it, you're like, this is the most retarded shit you ever seen. And it's like, why is there an exponential growth and all this shit? It's like, because you're standing in front of law enforcement, you fucking idiots. CNN covered it in 2008. They covered it in 2009. They did ride-alongs. They did all that stuff under the Obama administration. They did all that stuff. They did this and they promoted it as a good thing. Under Trump, terrible. Terrorism. It's terrible.
Holman got a fucking Medal of Honor from
Obama. Yeah.
Because as of right now,
And he's the
I
same
stand in front
guy.
of a
He's
council of
still there.
cowards. And if you do not act, you're not
Common
just cowards.
sense, common
you are
sense is
traitors.
the enemy of these people. Common
Traitors
sense is the
to
enemy.
each and every individual you serve. To each and every individual
Hey, 2.0.
that lives in this country, legal or not. You need
DK, I'm about to send one your way.
You need to do something about getting these policies into writing,
Hey, Emily.
ensuring that your officers do not cooperate with ICE, ensuring that they cannot use city resources, that they cannot tap into city data.
Don't cooperate with the federal government, with your local
Make sure your
government.
law enforcement does not cooperate with federal.
What a great statement.
What the fuck?
What a fucking idiot. Batman wouldn't do that at all. Like
Batman the vigilante. I would never cooperate, please. Jim Gordon. I would let all like I'd have an underground fucking what in the fuck is this guy talking about? This fucking retard. I don't think they understand.
This is the least Batman thing like a the NF slur would do.
I think the Joker's dressed up as Batman trying to play us all.
Before more
He's like,
die.
dude, we should definitely not agree to this. It's like, good job, Joker.
I don't think I need to go into how many people have been shot, how many people have been taken, how many children have been abducted and used as bait. I don't need to tell you that. You see it on the TV.
How about you talk about the amount of people or the amount of children they saved, which is over 100,000, by the way. ICE has saved over 100,000.
Has been very polite, very earnest, very kind, pleading you, begging you to do something.
Begging you.
I'm not begging you. I'm fucking demanding.
Damn it! Right, it will shoot you. Right? Tell him
with some
Batman with the gun.
Fucking spine.
Damn right. Damn right. Batman with the gun. You better fucking do it, or I'm demanding it.
Just ICE, not Homeland Security. Just ICE, which is not Homeland Security. Homeland Security is usually what deals with it. Just ICE has saved over 100,000 children. They've rescued them. They've actually done it, and it's like that's the statistic you're arguing against. You're arguing for the worst of humanity to continue to be here. And it's the dumbest fucking thing.
That being said, I pose a question, Cybex. Let's pose this question. Who would you rather direct the DCU's Batman? Andy Muschietti or James Gunn? Because if James Gunn directs
why does it look like they both have the same haircut?
Right? It looks like
one is slightly older. It's like, oh, this is what I'm going to look like in 10 years. And the other guy is like, this is what I look like now. And it's like, you both look terrible, but okay.
But I thought it was funny. Remember I called this last week and I was like, Andy Muschietti, we were talking
As
about
somebody with a bad haircut, I can talk on bad haircuts.
Where was it at? Let me try to find it. I was talking about the one chick last week where she was penned to write right here. She was penned to write the Batman Brave and the Bold. DC Batman movie has found its writer, Christina Hodson, who wrote The Flash 2023 and Birds of Prey 2022. Everybody's like, oh, that's the girl that wrote with Andy Muschietti. That means Andy Muschietti is going to direct that. I said, You remember me saying that? I said, hey, we're at the DA's office talking about this. I said, time out. I don't see anything about Andy Muschietti directing this. Because everybody's talking about the Flash movie. They're like, well, the Flash movie, it had a good director. And it wasn't bad. I mean, there were some parts that I like. Andy Muschietti had some really good visuals. Like, time out. This girl, right, it has nothing to do with Andy Muschietti directing it. Who the fuck said he's going to direct it? I wouldn't be surprised if who? That's right. Your boy right here. James Gunn. Let's go. I'm skipping all the good stuff. Would you rather direct DC Batman, Andy Muschietti, or James Gunn? Jeff Snyder, who broke the story of Christina Hodson writing Batman, The Brave and the Bold, hints that James Gunn might actually be directing the movie after the Superman Man of Tomorrow. Cyfax, thanks for the link for the MegaCon party, bro. GG's. If y'all didn't see the beginning of the video, go to geeksandgamers.com. At the top of it, you'll see a little link to where you can click. You can go get your sign up for your after party.
There's a banner at the top of geeksandgamers.com that it's a simple website, Geeks and Gamers. It's as easy as it sounds, geeksandgamers.com. And one of the first banners they have, you click on it, it'll redirect you to Eventbrite. And whether you have it on your phone or not or whatever, but then you register from there, and it gives them a good head count on what the venue itself is going to be dealing with. And so then they can talk to the event, being like, "Hey, man,
Hey,
like
them?
I know your capacity is 100, but we got like 300 about to show up," and they're like,
And I
"Oh
like
fuck," and then they deal with it that way. But yeah.
If they come down and you don't get into it, I'm sure we can go hang out outside. And so, I'll make sure.
I've watched it happen at many events because I've gone to the Nerdrotic events in Vegas and stuff, and it's like, yeah, these people are more than compliant. They love the capacity. They love the idea of it, but it's like at the same time, you technically can't have that much based on like fire code laws and stuff like that. So get in while you fit in, type of deal, and then if your name's not on the list, and all of a sudden
I don't have a pause. I don't imagine.
Be one of the 100 that's actually on the list, because then you could be on the list and you'll actually get in. So do that.
10-4.
Absolutely.
And one of those that should be on the list, I'm hoping to. Hey, DK Bones, 1977 from House of Entertainment Incorporated. What's up, bro? GG, man. How you doing, bro? Sci-Fax, thanks for that link. The hell, everybody, I appreciate it. That's awesome, because we want to get everybody out there to come hang out with us, to say what up, come drink some beers with us. So I can say cheers in real life, not just keep cheers in the fucking camera. I can actually be, what up? Me and DK Bones gonna. DK, what are you gonna drink, man? What do you drink? If we go to Ruby, I keep wanting to call it Ruby Tuesdays, Fat Tuesdays. What's your drink of choice? A pina colada, a strawberry daiquiri, a Georgia peach tea. What's your flavor?
I don't know. I have to take a look and see.
I think they all get the same, like alcohol content, like whatever it is. I think they're just all like different.
You can get a shot. You can get an extra shot into it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, I've only been to one with my boy Brian in the chat. We went to go see Pittsburgh and fucking. I know they're little slushies. I didn't know you get extra shots in it. I remember when we went, it was like they look like football. I mean basketballs, and like the ice.
They pour your drink and then they put the shot. They put it on top, and then you can pour it in there with it. And then one
DK Bones, I saw you said, "Hey, thanks for shouting out the reservations or whatever." So that means you are going to be there Saturday night, right?
Yeah, I got.
Because I want to hang out with as much of you guys from the East Coast as possible. Obviously, I'm very west. I'm all of the West Coast. I'm on fucking Cali. All right, I'm in Cali. Like the worst part of all the left nonsense.
Well,
whether some of these people agree with it or not, it's not great out here.
Well,
but I want to meet all you guys.
You guys just got another gas tax out there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man.
How much gas out there right now?
It's not implied yet. It's not implied yet. Or like it hasn't been, I'm sorry, it hasn't been implemented yet. But yeah, it's gonna be another one. Because right now, gas out here, the lowest gas station around me is $3.89. $3.89. But you go to other places, it's like $2 something. Like it's under $3 in so many other states. But California, even though we literally have oil refineries, whatever, that they shut down because of Gavin Newsom. And they're trying to get rid of the poor people, which I'm like, I'm part of the poor people. Doesn't matter how much money I make, like I'm part of the poor people. Unless I'm making like $1 million to $100 million a year, I'm the poor people. Congratulations. Like, okay. They just want to get rid of us. And what are you gonna do? You'd be like, oh, it's a sunshine state with nobody here.
You know, we don't.
Right. It'd be nice to just drive around like that if you had the money for it. Sure.
We might get snow down here tonight.
What? Really? What's the temperature like?
It's supposed to be in the 20s.
Yeah, it was 18 earlier. I don't know what the temperatures are now, but it was fucking cold here today, man. It's been really fucking cold.
But it said Jacksonville's getting snow right now.
That's insane. I was like, Florida, y'all getting it? I didn't know. I didn't think it extended that far down south.
They get it every once in a while, yeah.
It's the time, man. I'll tell you what. Today, when I went outside, we had that ice from last week, the Snowmageddon, that still hasn't gone away. We had like little thin ice. It got so fucking cold, and we had snow come today. It's like ice skating rinks everywhere now. Last weekend wasn't bad, but today is like, oh shit! You driving? I was like, if you ever pulled your e-brake and spin sideways, perfect weather. No matter where you go, and the e-brake. I love doing that shit. My mom's road is set up for that. They got these like crazy evergreens on one side, and for like a week after the snow, never fucking get sun. Perfect, like half a mile strip straight It's like a dead end. Nobody goes down that bitch. I love doing that shit. So here's an what's that?
I said you guys are talking about Brave and the Bold.
Yep. Unpopular opinion. I would not mind James Gunn directing Batman the Brave and the Bold. He understands superheroes, and I think he could absolutely crush it, Cyfax. What do you think? That's a very unpopular opinion. DC Universe Daily. For anybody out here who wants to follow this guy, make sure you unfollow him as fast as possible. He's got 5,000 followers, which is insane.
I just don't understand, like, with the whole purchase of Warner Brothers, why are they letting this guy keep doing what he's doing? Unless
we saw what he did, Superman.
Well, no, what pissed people off was when they sold it, when they scrapped the other, when they knew they were going to scrap that, and then they knew they were going to sell it like a couple years later. You might as well just put all the projects for
Rock, dude, I'm sorry to do that to you, but I'll do this. I do got to bounce. I'm gonna go to award this. I'll see if I can stream it. I mean, shit, I'm even having Alex hit me up.
Hear it.
Like he was just on my stream last night. Good friend of mine. Whatever. We disagree on a lot of things, but guess what? We're friends in real life. It's fucking awesome. Psycher's awesome. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to that. I might try to live stream it. I just, like I said, I don't like walking around with my phone out. Maybe
we
if
can
I
jump back on. If we're still fucking live, jump on and be like, yo, I'm here from fucking Hot Man. I was hoping Kirk was going to jump on tonight. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
It's about 2 hours away, and I need to stop at my mom's house to help her do some stuff. So I'm gonna be a good son, and then go to award this. So yeah.
You're gonna do some positive things.
It's weird. I'm gonna do all of the positive things today, where it's like I streamed my video games. I jumped on your stream because I said, you know what? I'm a man of my word. I did my video games. I jumped on your stream. I'm about to go help my mom out because she asked for it, and I'm gonna go to award this. All things that I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna do all of them all in one day. What a fucking monumental task for some people. Doing 4 things that you actually agreed to in one day. Crazy. But yeah.
Hurry up. Get your ass out there. Be safe. Because Psyker said, dude, you're going to be late if you don't hurry the fuck up. Get your ass out of here.
Dude, you're going to be late. He's not leaving for another hour. Like,
you fucking fascist bootlicker. Get your fucking ass on the road.
Fascist bootlicker. This guy's a commie piece of shit. And you know what? I'm going to go drinking with him. He's a
and I watched the whole conversation this morning when I woke up and I was going to the gym. Psyker, I loved it. Great conversation. We need more of 2 opposing opinions coming together and having a great fucking time.
You know what you'll find if you go to @Gallows Media, or maybe whatever. I don't know if he has Twitter or not, but you'll find a picture of me and him hanging out having drinks together. It's just like 2 diametrically opposed people.
There you go. Put it on Twitter. Take some pictures and put them on Twitter. That way you don't get to live stream it. Just you know what? Get your fucking social media, bro. You know, it takes a better screenshot for goddamn streams. Be safe, bro.
Wow.
Hit me up.
Really?
Really? Yeah. Be safe.
With
have
that,
a good time.
With that haircut, get the fuck out of it.
That's right.
I can't wait to fucking meet you. Like, we're less than 2 months away, dude. And we're gonna have such a good time, brother. It'll be great. It was also good seeing you, DK Bones. Can't wait to meet you out there as well. I'm gonna go to award this and go hang out with I don't know, a bunch of better fucking streamers. Jesus Christ, I'm getting the fuck
Tell Chris Gore I said
what
up, and Alan I said much love. My heart goes out to him.
How can I do it while it looks dramatic? Ooh.
Tell Alan my heart goes out to him. DK, bro. And then there was 2 of us, right? Oh. Excuse me. What are you drinking on tonight? Anything good?
Just a Blue Moon.
Just a Blue Moon. Oh, that's what I like. Let's go. Oh, they good, ain't they? The Valencia orange peels, and they got. I was gonna say this is volume. What was it? 19.2%. Anyway, I think like 5.9%. They got a good buzz. So you can drink 1 beer if like you're just having a nice steak and potatoes. 1 beer will give you. Yeah, I feel it. Instead of like drinking a Budweiser, my boy earlier said, to be like, I don't feel anything, but I got to piss. You know, that's all Budweiser ever does to you.
Yeah, I was talking to a buddy about that. I was like, man, I don't drink Budweiser, Miller Lite. It's like, it does nothing for me.
I'm not ducking you, bro. I play I've been playing, I've been focusing on bonfires and coffee Wednesdays. I've kind of been taking a little hiatuses like Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mondays and Fridays, I play the games, and like I'm always playing with a Kerpa. It's just who I've been playing with forever. And he's every time, like, he's always inviting me to his streams. He's already got a third. And like the past couple times, like, when I'm jumping on, they're already there. It's because he's inviting me to his streams. I'm not inviting people to my stream. If I was inviting people to my stream, like the one day I told you I would go to invite you Monday, I didn't play because I wasn't playing Monday. And then Tuesday he invited me. So I got you. I promise. I was going to start doing a run of Elden Ring this month because it's the anniversary. And if you've seen the title, we may or maybe not be getting the trailer for the Elden Ring movie. You know how FromSoft loves to drop their shit out of nowhere and just drop it upon us? Mark my words. We're going to be getting an Elden Ring movie trailer, which we're going to talk about right after this. I don't want to spoil it because me and DK haven't talked about James Gunn's The Brave and the Bold yet, which I think he could absolutely crush it. Nobody ever said. So, I mean, besides the Antifa fucking Batman that went to Santa Clara and complained about ICE yesterday, I'm pretty sure nobody wants James Gunn to fucking do this. Not one damn person. So.
No. And I think Supergirl, the more I think about it, it's probably going to bomb, man.
Dude, if that bombs, think about it. Superman bombed. It failed. Let's not say bombed. It failed. All right? Supergirl is in the league to bomb.
Yeah.
And when that bombs, let's say Superman Man of Tomorrow is going to do the same thing, and it's just a failure. Why would you give the keys to Batman, your number one moneymaker that you reinvent every 10 years, to a failure?
Well, I didn't. Everybody's looking forward to was it Reeves Batman?
Yeah,
Batman.
Matt Reeves.
I didn't particularly like that one just for the fact that Patterson is so freaking small. Like, it made me feel like he should have been Batman Beyond and not Batman. You know what I mean? For his size.
I give you that. I mean, size-wise, he's year two. Most of the time when you see Batman as big as fuck, he's advanced Batman because
Patterson's not going to bulk up. He's not going to bulk up.
I'm not saying he is, but it's because when Batman starts out, he's a young man. He's into in the sports. He hasn't been. Then he starts juicing and taking roids to become big as Bane. You know what I mean? He does. That's what he does. He starts competing with the villains and being able to fight as good as Ra's al Ghul, be intelligent and outwit and smart people like the Riddler, Joker. He wants to be able to be physically intimidating, like and capable, like Bane. He wants to be, a menace that's fucking scary, like fucking Scarecrow. He wants to take on all the personas and use them against him. So when he first starts out, I understand he's not big. He gets fucking big over the years. In year two, Robert Pattinson needs to put on some size. You don't have to be fucking Alan Richardson size, but I want to see some shoulder definition. I want to see him come out like, damn, he remember the Twilight movies when the one kid came out in part two, and you're like, that kid put on some muscle from the last movie. I want that. I want a sizable difference in part two to him be like, but I don't think we're gonna get it. But you're exactly right. It's that way to show progression. That in year one, I was fighting and I almost got my ass fucked up on that fucking catwalk by 10 incels, little fucking dudes weaker than fucking me that are beating the fuck out of me. I might want to put on some weight and muscle, and so I would like to see that, DK. I don't think Robert Pattinson's never done that shit, but yeah, you're exactly right. This one even better. So we had a rumors because you know what I've been saying what Batman 2 is going to be, right? It's going to be the Hush fucking movie. It's got to be Hush. It's got to be. It's set up for it. Everybody like, Rock, it's not going to be that. Not going to be that. More and more with the Two-Face.
They start filming. Did they already start filming?
They started. They haven't started filming yet. It starts filming, I think, March 1st. It might be February 1st, but I think it's March 1st. It might start filming.
So does the Superman movie.
So the Superman movie, exactly. So that's why they've had problems. We see February is that is a Saturday, so it'd be Sunday. So it'd probably be if March 1st is Sunday, the beginning of the week. So technically it'll start that day. That means they'll get probably people, but it won't start until Monday. They'll show up on the set because Sunday. See what I'm saying? Because if you look at the calendar, think about it from a business aspect. DK, February. Oh, all through February. Saturday. Oh, February ends on a Saturday. March begins on a business week Sunday, right? Sunday 1st. So that's where they'll probably start filming Sunday for the Batman 2, March 1st, and that's when they'll technically start. The week will start, but then we'll start filming till Monday. You know what I mean? Because the work week will start Sunday, but they won't start filming until Monday. But yeah, our boy Paul Dano has asked, will you return as the Riddler and Matt Reeves the Batman 2? Of course he fucking will. I mean, y'all been listening to Rock for a year now. If you're a fan of Batman and you know these characters and you know certain storylines, like DK said, if you want to be a big fucking swolled up Batman, it's crazy and big, Dark Knight Returns. Don't give me Robert Pattinson's skinny Batman that's got 8-pack like me in Dark Knight Returns. I don't want that. I want the Bane, this dude down here, Bane 2.0, fucking shoulders, fucking 250 pounds of muscle, Dark Knight Returns, be like Ben Affleck. You want Ben Affleck for fucking Dark Knight Returns. You don't want Robert Pattinson for Dark Knight Returns. There's different aspects of the character. So if you watch the Batman movie and you know anything about what the guy takes his inspiration from, the Hush fucking storyline, he's coming back, bro.
I don't think it was just the Batman. I think when he was Bruce Wayne, he was like he wasn't like the GQ Playboy Bruce Wayne that we're all used to.
I think he will in this one though, because he wasn't in Batman Begins either. And remember, Alfred, just like this one, was letting him know if you go back and watch the Batman, he says, "I'm not worried about that."
But it did show aspects
of
it, and what's the name? The Batman. They didn't show any kind of like.
Well, they did.
Well, no, a little bit. Yeah,
in the Batman, like after like the first sequence when he's trying to decipher like what it means, Alfred comes down and goes, "I booked I booked a meeting here." He goes, "Here, why?" He goes, "Because you couldn't go there, so I brought him here." He's like, "I don't care about any of that business." She's like, "You need to, or else all your family's legacy is gonna go down the fucking toilet along with you. You need to start tightening up, Bruce." He says Bruce specifically letting him know that I guarantee in this one he's gonna start being like, "You're right. Not only do I need money, I need political influence, and I need Bruce Wayne to be somebody." We will see more of an impact of him being more Bruce, because he was like an emo kid that didn't give a fuck about the Bruce Wayne aspect. And that was a big criticism of part one, but it was specific because if you watch the first 10 minutes after he goes, he's invited to the fucking, Gordon to the crime scene. He's back investigating it, and that's when Alfred comes to tell him, he's like, "You need to be more into the Bruce Wayne aspect." He's like, "I don't care about that. You need to. It's your family legacy. This is what they built. You might not want it, but they wanted it. One, and two, if you want to be doing all this shit, it might come in handy. So I guarantee in part two, we're going to see a little more of that. I hope at least. You know what I mean? And Paul Dano, he's going to be there.
Well, they should bring back Penguin, though, because that show did
He'll be in there, too. He'll be in it. Penguin, the entire season, except for Zoe Saldana. That makes sense.
She's not.
That makes sense. Yeah. So if they do a trilogy, she might come back in the third part along with a Nightwing character. But it makes sense for the Hush trilogy, like the one we're talking about. We don't need her. We don't need her to come back.
There's the female. Was it Charlize Theron or was it Scarlett Johansson that's supposed to be in it?
Scarlett Johansson has been signed on to be an unknown character. Sebastian Stan has been hired on to be the Winter Soldier, has been hired on to be fucking Two-Face.
Oh, really?
Which proves more of my theory that this is the Hush storyline. Two-Face is in the Hush storyline. It's the long Halloween. It's kind of like, so Batman 1 started off on Halloween Eve, on Halloween night. And it goes through like a week. When it ends, and it kind of skips some timeline. It's vague. When it ends, it's not Thanksgiving yet. He says it'll be Thanksgiving soon. Like when he's like after the fucking the wall breaks and all that shit. He's like, it's the vengeance stands for this. He's doing the voiceover at the end. He goes, it'll be Thanksgiving soon. So he kind of letting you know that not only has it been Halloween, it's been about 3 fucking weeks of the Batman, the timeline. That's how long the movie went. So, and then when you do the Penguin has Thanksgiving. They end, and it's not Christmas yet. So when we pick it with the Batman, it'll be December, the long Halloween going into Christmas. And more proof that not only is it a long Halloween, it's the Hush storyline, man. And so not only do we have to get him back, I got some other fucking people that are coming back too. You ready for this one? I mean, where's he at? Look, we got a first look at my boy Barry. What's his name? Barry Keoghan in the Batman Part 2, and the dude that played the Joker. Look at this shit, DK. This is official images of Barry Keoghan playing. Oh, wait a minute, that's Ringo Starr. That's not the Joker. What the hell are you talking about? Look, first look at Barry Keoghan in the Batman Part 2. You sure about that? You sure about that?
That's not. That's wild.
We're speculating, DK. My boy's coming back. Yeah, of course he is. You know he's coming back because he has to. This is another one. Grant Gustin is in talks to star in the Batman 2.
As what?
I don't know.
This is rumors.
This is rumors, but I marked this because this account normally comes up with pretty good shit that's on point. So I was like, because I came across him and I go through Discussing Fish, which is a parody account of Discussing Film, and they always have some fucking stupid shit like this, like clickbait. But this one isn't always clickbait. This is hardly ever clickbait. I was like, Grant Gustin. I mean, he might not play the Flash like we assume.
Yeah.
But I can see him joining the cast as somebody. You know? And I was like, you're different.
Bring what's his face back as Arrow.
Dude, there's some pictures of him on Instagram working out. He got his hair a little longer than his there, right? He's dyed it like fucking bleach blonde, and he's been working out crazy big, and he's gotten like really big. I was like, he looks like Reverse Flash. If I were to take a picture of like Reverse Flash when he takes his fucking his hood off, he'd be like, and because people said he's too old to be Flash, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back in DCU as a reverse, and that would be fucking an amazing cast. If they hire him as Reverse Flash as a villain.
Oh,
yeah. On.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
That'd be spot the fuck on, bro.
Yeah.
They need to do that shit.
I don't know. I just think all these comics, like this, everything's so complicated right now with the comics, Marvel and DC, where they need to just take a little break and simplify everything for everybody. So you fresh start kind of a thing. Because James Gunn, it seems like he has no idea what he's doing. He's just like,
he admitted it. He came out
chaotic. Yeah. But then the weird part about it is he's the one that helped put everything together for Marvel. Like, remember when they didn't have a story? Like he's one of the people that helped put it. I'm not saying he's the main person, but he's one of the, and he should have known the formula where everything was chaotic.
Let me hear you out. Hear me out. Let's say at the DA's office, it's me, you, Syfax, and DA, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say Syfax starts saying, well, I'm part of this. I put it together, and it's because of me, and start doing all that shit that you said, like James Gunn. You know what? I made the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think Kevin Feige made that shit, basically. DA, you know what I mean? You were a part of it, but you didn't make it. You helped create this formula, this project, but you weren't the head of it. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes being the manager is the foreman, whatever you want to call it, is hard. The director, getting these people that have these egos, that think they're the fucking, and getting them all to work together in this coercive fucking manner and steamroll one project is fucking difficult sometimes.
But see, that's the problem. That's his problem. He needs to step away from the being a
Yes.
director and
And
facilitate.
delegate.
Yeah.
He needs
And
to delegate.
Yeah. He's trying to do too
In
much.
the construction crew, industry, you're a fucking greenhorn. You don't know shit. They teach you about it. Then you become a fucking actual laborer. Then it's like, you want to become an apprentice laborer. You want to become a better laborer.
Those people micromanagers. That's what they
Then
call
you become. Hey, not only you're still good at apprenticing, you learned all this shit. You become a student. Now you're becoming a fucking mechanic. Hey, mechanic, you want to be a foreman? Now you're a fucking foreman. Well, as you start going up the line, when I become a foreman of the job, I'm not putting faceplates. I'm an electrician, so I'm not gonna be putting faceplates on my fucking outlets anymore. I'm gonna delegate the job to a greenhorn coming up. Hey, go put some fucking faceplates on for me.
Right.
Now that I'm the CEO of Warner Brothers, I don't need to be directing every fucking project. I need to delegate directing to Andy Muschietti. That's how it goes.
And the thing is when you delegate like that, you know how, because you've done their job, you know how it's supposed to go. And if they're not doing their job right, you get somebody else to replace them. Instead of being like, oh, well, I need to come down there and see for myself. No, you delegate and get rid of them. It's like having you're an owner of a football team or a basketball team or whatever.
It's
your
not
GM,
hard.
If your GM and your coach aren't doing right, you get rid of them.
That's right. The stake. You think the stake owners are people like me and you that are putting money into this fucking this team that we believe in want to hear, oh, but this guy's a good guy, DK. I don't give a fuck if he's a good guy. I'm not using my wallet for your heartstrings. I'm using my wallet for your fucking brains.
Well,
I want money.
But the thing is, and we all love going to the movies and the theaters, but I think the theaters are dying, bro.
They're dying, man. It's sad.
Because even the actors, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon said it's easier to do a movie that's going to go straight to streaming because there's not so much pressure, and you have you don't have to go to what do you call it, the red carpet things for those
premieres,
and it's like
which costs money.
And that movie they did on Amazon or on was it Amazon? No, it was I forget what it was, but their movie, and I just watched Batista and Jason Momoa's movie that came out this week, The Wrecking Crew.
Okay,
and it's not like a grade A movie. CGI is not the greatest or whatever, but the comedy and their how they pair up and the action is decent. And it's like something you would like when we were growing up. You were willing to pay $8 to go to the movies to go see it. But now it's not. You know what I mean? I mean, like $6 or $7 or whatever it was, to go on a date night or whatever, and just, oh yeah, let's go to the movies. Let's check out this flick. But now you got to pay how much? How much is a random ticket? Like $15?
$12 for a matinee, $18 for an adult for a fucking premium ticket.
And that's ridiculous, man.
That's where I'm at. Fucking
you can't go. I mean, you can't take nobody on a date for that. I remember I used to go to movies like every week. I used to go see like garbage movies, man.
Well, see, another thing that does it.
Streaming is the one that's killing it.
Sci-Fax and D got that fucking a movie pass. I think Angel does too, to where it's like $10 a month. That fucked it up too.
But how many people are? That fucked it up. But how many people are doing it? Not that
I think the people that the people that are left are going to see the movies are doing it. And that's what's really fucked up. So let's say that half the fucking audience and people going to see the movies left, the half that remain are doing it for $10 a month. It's like that ain't gonna help at all. That's $250 a movie instead of $18 that me and you would pay. That really fucked it up.
But then they're doing everything specials on Tuesdays when they used to be on. Remember, Sundays used to be the day where, hey, it's still the weekend. Let's drop our prices, and we can get people. Families are still off, and you can go watch the movie. Now it's on Tuesdays, and it's like a school day, a work day. How many people are gonna go to the movies after work on a Tuesday or during a day? Yeah, I mean,
especially for a 3-hour movie. If it was an hour and a half, DK, maybe.
That's another thing. Yeah, like some of my reviews, I haven't done one. I took last week off, but the movies that I do reviews on, The movies were no more. The movies back then were no more than 2 hours.
An hour and a half. The movies
Or an hour and a half. Yeah,
I'm like an hour and 35 minutes. I'm like,
Yeah, no,
fucking
especially
awesome, bro. I can watch it on the ride home.
Yeah,
You know?
especially a comedy.
Yeah.
Comedies it was like an hour and a half. Cartoon was an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean,
scary movie, hour and 30 minutes. I'm like, this is awesome. I get the best parts of it in 1 hour. So if I'm riding home, me and my boys from work, I can pop this bitch in and be like, haha, we can watch all the good fucking parts of it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly. And they're too long. And I think that's what's gonna mess up Doomsday. They're talking about like 3.5 hours. It's not but it's not a rewatchable movie either. When you make your movie shorter, it's rewatchable. So if parts you miss, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the movies to go watch this again because it's only 2 hours, hour and a half. Let me go to the movies and watch this again. No, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'll just wait till it comes out for free or on some kind of streaming channel or whatever. And that's what's killing. That's what killed Avatar. Everybody's like the first. I forget. I don't know if it was DA or somebody else. They were saying the first movie, okay, make it 3 hours. The next 2 movies, make them 2 hours or less. Don't make another 3-hour movie because nobody wants to sit through that.
I watched DA's last video, and apparently they made Helena of Troy. Have you heard? Did you watch the last video?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
DEI running rampant. Apparently, Helena of Troy is Lupita Nyong'o.
I don't know who that is.
Helena of Troy. You remember Troy?
Yeah,
the white
yeah,
bitch. The white bitch. Is being played to player. Lupita Nyong'o has been hired to play her ass. Let me play the video if you haven't seen it. It's fucking hilarious. DEI running rampant again. You know, they're like, hey, what do you guys think about? I don't know, race swapping. What do you mean? What do we think about it? Jesus Christ! So they took some white bitch and was like,
the only reason, you know why they're doing that, right?
Why?
Get Oscar nominations.
That's what I was thinking.
That's the only reason they're doing it, man.
I was like,
have to.
If there's one person I trust doing it, it's Nolan. But like you said, you have to do it nowadays. He has to.
Yeah, he has no choice. If he wants to get nominated for an Oscar, he has to bend his knee.
Let's watch our boy's video before he starts auto playing real quick. Let's shout out to my boy DA Derek Anderson. If y'all haven't gone over there and subscribed, please do so. He has great videos on the industry and the entertainment field, how fucked up they are.
You should not be.
We need to fix it. That's not it. That's a side sleeper pillow.
What they're doing is causing a lot of.
Enjoying the game, too.
What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody. Let's talk about the Odyssey, right? You can see it right there in the top left corner of this photo. One of the most anticipated movies of 2026. And if I'm being honest, man, even with some of the race swaps that was going on, we already saw a lot of
race swaps ain't going to stop me from wanting to see this movie, DK. Let's make that clear right now.
I'm still going
to. Race swaps, DEI, I don't give a fuck. You can call me a homophobe, transphobe every day till it comes out. You ain't going to stop me from watching this movie. Guarantee that.
This movie and Master of the Universe, you're not going to stop me going to watch it.
You ain't going to stop me. Ain't stop
characters like Lupita Nyong'o saying, oh, yeah, she's going to be Helena Troy. And then we got, Zendaya playing Athena. And it's like, hey, what's going on here? Why do we have to, take Homer's original work and then just try to play fast and loose with the races? Just
Athena, Zendaya as Athena, that can be CGI. So I'm not too concerned about that. You know what I mean?
Cast appropriately, like I talked about on the last video.
And she's light skinned anyway, so I'm like,
and you'll be fine. All right.
She's tan.
But nevertheless, the Odyssey right now is getting some heat because of that. Christy Mayer had posted this.
This was crazy.
Christopher Nolan already ruined the Odyssey. Casting Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy is absolutely disgusting and goes directly against what was written thousands of years ago.
So if y'all don't know, this is like Black Snake. Somebody white as fucking ghost, pasty as shit.
But she's pretty. She's pretty. Well, she is pretty.
I'm not saying she ain't pretty. No, we saw her in Black Panther. She busting, son. Lupita Nyong'o pretty and busting. But
I'm glad they didn't pick the girl from Wicked.
Exactly. Remember a week ago though, the woke bitch that came out with the nose ring was like, I was gonna take this some white bitch that looks fucking tan, right? I was gonna take this video DA, this job DA, but DK, but you know what? It's for Latina, and I'm not Latina, so I can't take this. Like, what? It's only white bitches for white roles. Am I wrong? If I'm white, I can't take a color role. But if it's a color, taking a white, take the shit out of that. These white people be virtue signaling so hard, saying I can't take a men. What are you talking about? If it was a white person role, a colored person would take the fucking shit out of that role, like that, and it wouldn't hesitate because that's what the industry wants. It's just sad watching. I forget her name, Odessa. DA did a video on her too, but it's just virtue signaling. They're doing what the Creative American Agency wants them to do. CAA. If you don't know about them, look them up. They're trying to push political bullshit in America. That's all it is.
And that's the only reason he's doing it, because he has to get.
He has to.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, they made these criteria and all these awards for all these awards.
If he were to make,
if they didn't have these criteria, I guarantee you he wouldn't have done this.
If he were to make the fucking the Greek fucking army white dudes, which they were historically, it wouldn't be a perfect ratio of this many people to that. So the awards would not be able to acquire because you have to check certain boxes. It's like, oh, dude, it takes for a storytelling to where, okay, again, when you want to say Athena. If you play the God of War game, she's fucking green. She comes out as like an apparition. We can change that with CGI. It's fine. With something like this, Helena of Troy, she's not going to be changed.
Yeah.
She's not a CGI character.
Yeah.
This is just because of what DK just said. The fucking box checking for awards. And this movie's going to be fucking phenomenal. It's sad they had to do that just because it would be discredited if it wasn't a certain amount.
Cindy attached of how Helen of Troy.
I bet.
No, and thinking about it, like everybody's upset about Black Snake. Thinking about the same aspect, they probably did the same, probably because of the same reasons.
Hey, I didn't even think about that, DK. I'm glad you said that.
Like
Helen of Troy, guess what? She also, this is what Troy was about. You remember the movie Troy? Remember Troy Brad Pitt in it?
Yeah.
Remember the fucking bitch that ran away?
Yeah.
So she was the one, but Helen. So this makes sense. This makes sense. She's running away from probably a hateful fucking society.
Yeah, so they're trying to make
into one that's more accepting. DK. Now it makes sense, huh? She's not just running away from white man to white man. She's running away from bad white man to more acceptable tribal communist community. You just nailed it on the head, DK. I can't believe I didn't find it before you did. Thank you for helping me out because that's exactly what it is. I mean, I don't think he'll go that far, but there's somebody in his corner saying we're gonna have to do some shit like this to be nominated for awards. Yep. I don't want to have to shoehorn this in the story, but if we fucking don't, that's sad, man. What the industry's become, what Hollywood has forced upon these people, it's like right there. That's your diversity at work, man. Shout out to my boy DA for staying on top of this and.
Which written about. It's pretty specific.
Keep your eyes open.
Lupita Nyong'o is going to be playing Helen of Troy. All right. And listen, I think Lupita Nyong'o is a beautiful woman, but she's not Helen of Troy. She's just not Helen of Troy. All right. I'm sorry. All right. If you hate that, you hate that. But at the end of the day, you just got to cast appropriately and everything will be fine. But yeah, some of the key descriptions from Homer of how
don't read the key descriptions, DK.
She was described white armed. All right. Which emphasizes pale, smooth arms, a sign of aristocratic leisure. You know, women of high status stayed indoors, avoiding sun, darkened skin. Yeah, that was Helen of Troy. All right. And it says here that, it goes on. You can go and read it for yourself on Christy Mayer's post. Golden blonde, light haired. I mean, again, this is how people do.
I like the large eyes and well built form. Oh, yeah. With one late summary saying she had the best legs, cutest mouth, and a beauty mark between her eyebrows. But these are not from Homer.
Described Helen of Troy. All right. But more than that, now you're starting to get people absolutely flipping their lids because folks, they try to conflate their work with their political opinions, all right? And none other than John Leguizamo is now telling you, the fan, the good paying customer, don't come to my movies.
Really?
We'll stop it there because this is where the political nonsense starts coming. John Leguizamo starts running his fucking mouth about, like, oh God, telling people not to come see his movie like it's his movie. That ain't your movie, boy.
But just imagine if they had social media like they do now. Back when we were growing up, I think the Hollywood people would be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
there's so many people out there. They're so opinionated and everything, and they need to get their information out without even thinking. They don't have handlers to like what's her face? She ruined her whole freaking career. Renee Zellweger or whatever her name is. But
Renee Zellweger?
No. Rachel.
Bro, Rachel Zegler.
Yeah, Rachel Zegler.
Rachel Zegler running her mouth because she didn't know shit about. Yeah, you're exactly right. She was running her mouth about shit she didn't know nothing about. She's young in the industry. She's following fucking a script.
Yeah. Well, Renee Zellweger, she like had like a whole like makeover or whatever, and she ruined her career on that aspect. But that's a different conversation.
Oh yeah. You know what I have a conversation about? I don't have a conversation about. You're not into video games, but I'm into video games and shit. Elden Ring is going to be one of the best movies to come.
When are they dropping out?
We don't know. So me being an insider, I've been searching DK. I'm going to be one of the first channels on YouTube to talk about this and X. And I'm going to put it together because I want a fan cast like this is Days of Wizard in 1995. And I'm going to do some fan casting. Watch this. So first thing we're going to do is where is this? I'm going to add this. Share screen, YouTube. I found a little short that I thought was very creative and I wanted to play. Somebody put my picks for the Elden Ring casting, fan casting. Really, they did a good job. I might have to turn the volume off. Let me pause it. They did some pretty good jobs. We'll slow it down. Stop, cat. I'll smack in the mouth. You heard it. I'll tell you that right on fucking TV. Stop. Stop. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, bitch, my bad. So let's go through and fan cast for Elden Ring. Some of these motherfuckers, if you don't know Elden Ring, Henry Cavill as Radigan. I can play the music. Let's do some settings and slow it down. How do I slow playback? Playback speed. Let's do half playback speed and start it over. You sound crazy as fuck. So, these people are possibly going to be. This is a fan cast. Somebody came with like fan casting, somebody that they can see in the Elden Ring movie. They came up with some pretty fucking good ones.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money to get these people, man.
Exactly. This is what people don't understand when you're fan casting. I'm glad you said that, DK. People don't understand that when fan casting, they go for the over the top, right? And I'll stop it right here so we don't go any farther. When we fan casted X-Men in the 90s, 2 fan casts got Wizards used to always ask the fans, who would you like to see in the upcoming X-Men movie once a month, right? And it was like Halle Berry as Storm. She wasn't a big fucking movie actress yet. Mm-hmm. Easy. Then they were like, well, what about that guy from Star Trek Next Generation, the captain, Patrick Stewart, Captain Picard? He was a TV actor. He wasn't a movie actor yet. Okay. They're like, what about Arnold Schwarzenegger for Colossus? Even though he was up and coming, they wanted him to be the lead role. It wouldn't have been a Hugh Jackman Wolverine-based film because it would have had to revolve around Colossus, the highest paid actor. So when people make this shit, they got to realize if we're going to do a budget for Elden Ring, I'm going to need CGI. I'm gonna need a lot of production value, and I can't waste it all on a fucking 3 big blockbuster actors like this. It'd be cool to see that. In my opinion, the only big blockbuster actor they need to buy is Emma Watson for Melina. They came up with a different idea for Melina, but I think Emma Watson would be a better Melina. And
but the thing is like it works with war movies Remember Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah. Yes.
Then Red
But there's a
Line.
lot of practical effects, not CGI. That's why they're cheaper than CGI effects.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah. But you can't. My thing is like somebody brought up Marvel and DC. Remember when they used to use models?
Yeah.
And some of the special effects, they showed Dante's Peak. I don't know if you remember that movie with Pierce Brosnan and I think the other girl. It came out in 1997, and they showed like the scene where the volcano was about to erupt, and they were going across this bridge, but the whole scene you couldn't tell was a model. They were using models to film it, and them going across the water where the bridge was collapsing and everything. It was like cool as hell. And it's like the amount of money they spent on CGI and just doing a model scene, like it's ridiculous.
How do I get to replay? Can I get to replay somehow? I was watching DK do it. I was like, how do I get to replay over and over?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know either. I'm gonna try to get to replay, but I got it like bookmark right now. If it plays, it'll just fucking go to the next one. I was watching DA do it. I was like, oh shit, he had a loop somehow.
Tom Hardy's like,
yeah, Tom Hardy. That's a good one. Tom Hardy as Radon. I don't know if you know who Radon is, but that motherfucker right there. You could do mostly voice acting, and the reason they cast him as this because you see how fucking big and intimidating he is. He's supposed to be as big as like 2 houses at least, right, DK? So what you do is if you put a mask on him and CGI'd him, and you had just this part, he had a fucking physically intimidating voice. The rest of it can be CGI'd, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I can see that. You know, voice acting is hard to convey, you know, and be physically fucking intimidating. So they were like, oh, you know what? He's from Bang. You know, I'm like, I'm cool with that one. I don't know who the fuck that is. Cosmo Jarvis is right guard.
I've seen him somewhere before.
This is voice acting to the fucking max. Oh, but that one's gonna be fun to do. Sophie Thatcher as Ronnie. I don't know who this chick is, but she's hot. We're gonna need Uncle T to make sure that whoever plays Ronnie is at least a minimum of an 8, going on to be a 10, because tarnishes are not gonna allow an ugly Ronnie. We're not going to allow it. If you try to Hollywood the fuck out of Ronnie, we will not allow this. We will turn. Can't have it. I think we did a good job. We're going to get there. This is just a fan casting somebody came up with. Great. Fucking phenomenal fan casting right here, which I came up with as Queen America. When I saw this, I was like, dude, she is pretty tall. And, dude, she could be a fucking badass. Fucking bad as shit. Whoever came up with this, great fucking idea. I saw that
one. No.
What is moving on? Awesome. Perfect. This is fucking my homeboy from fucking Harry Potter.
Oh yeah. This
could work. I don't know if you played the game, DK, but dude.
No, he's a good actor though.
This fucking dude Gideon is whoever fan cast this, great. If you can get this guy, he's cheap enough. He's a high dollar budget actor, but he's not an A-lister. I would say he's B-list. He's a good actor to where he can fit this part. It's a major part, and you could probably get him for the right price. This could work. This one right here definitely needs to go through, in my opinion. It's never gonna happen. No, she's a minor part. Never gonna happen.
My thing is I like him. I like him as an actor.
Yeah, he's good. What are you saying?
No, a lot of the actors now they have are not Remember back in the day, a B-lister used to try to do a movie about herself as a A-lister, and then they got shut down. But they went back to doing B-list movies. A lot of the actors now, I feel like, are B-list actors that are trying to be A-listers, and they're not. They can't carry a movie. Like,
it's hard. I would assume going from fucking, like from movies.
But names
TV
used
to
to
movies.
But names used to carry movies, man.
They did, but the discussion we had was actors used to be legit actors. They were showmen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not anymore.
If you look at Hugh Jackman, remember the movie The Showman that Hugh Jackman did? He was an on-stage singer and tap dancer, and he was gravitas. I can only sing. It's like he performed every night. If you asked half of that, ask Florence Pugh to go do a Broadway show, but she can't. And I bet you would bomb the first night because she's so fucking horrible at doing it.
Well, and that's my thing. It's like it's not even just acting; it's society.
They're not good at their crafts.
No, but
So,
everybody. It's not just acting, but society. Everybody wants to get paid
without knowing anything,
but not knowing anything and not being able to do the job.
I grew up with this. I grew up with electricity in the union. In the union, they'll put you in a company to where you'll do the same thing over and over, and you'll be an expert at this one thing. And you get in the field, you'd be like, "Wait, I've never done that. What the fuck?" You'd be like, "What the hell?" I got in a company. This guy from Custom Electric, Ed Turner, best thing in my life. I was his apprentice. He took me and showed me hands-on different aspects of electricity that I would sometimes I might never use this. It's kind of like a haircut, thing. Like I might never use this fucking style, DK. Once in 100 years, somebody's gonna ask me for it, but I fucking know it. I don't have to be like, what?
And you're open to knowing it. And the thing was, the people that were teaching you, now you get people that don't want to teach anybody because this person might replace me.
They might replace me. AI's already replacing me. They're fucking exactly.
I don't want them knowing the knowledge I know. And it's like back in the day,
Hollywood isn't an industry they want to pass on. These motherfuckers want to act.
No, they used to do that.
They used to want to, but they're so fucking, it's like, dude, so most of the people like Mark Ruffalo, you're worth fucking how many millions of dollars? You can squeeze the next 20 years of your life rolling on the millions you got and let somebody else have a come up and enjoy your craft. You can have 5 people coming up on your salary and enjoy your craft. Now that you've not only made it, you've excelled beyond making it. That's what the job is. You get the job, you excel at the job, you make enough money to live the rest of your life on the job, you pass the job on. You pass it on. You teach somebody those skills, the craft, you pass it on. And a lot of these people aren't getting taught from elders, and they're getting just handed jobs. This one bitch, Odessa, that I was talking about, they're like, her name was like something Odessa, whatever. But some white bitch that gave up, she know what she's known for the past week? She gave up a job that was meant to be for a Latina girl. And she's so brave for giving up the job. She wasn't going to take it. I'm like, what? You're an actress. Go play a fucking Latina, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, like that's what you're known for? Or you couldn't fucking act, and that's why they didn't fucking hire you. And that's so she still continued to get a job because people are like, oh, she's brave. I'm like, know your craft, man. You're supposed to be able to act on stage in the fucking street under the hot sunlights when it's just me on a green screen. Know your fucking craft.
And that was the thing is like from TV roles to movies, people, like you said, knowing your craft, and the older people were passing it over to younger people and they were open to it. And the older people were accepting them like, oh man, this person's going to be the next big thing. Now it's just so messed up right now.
Yeah, man, this movie by this guy, he's another person that I guess you consider woke director. I would consider him that. I just consider him as a person that, like me and you discussed, is chokehold by the industry. He's doing what he needs to continue to have his job. And that is, he's going to hire diverse, gender fluid people because he has to. One, that's the fucking, the material he has to pick from. And 2, that's what he has to do to get his fucking, to make his movie. And I'm like, you know what? You work with everybody, just like in the union. I grew up working in the union. I understand that shit. And to
Right.
me, it's like, but shoehorning it in was when it was a problem. There were so many people that were like capable to be foremen in the job. And then I remember the first time it was, the job I was working on, it was Discovery Channel. It was the main satellite office, 12-story building for Discovery channels. It was called Discovery Zone's main satellite office. And I remember this little person coming on the job, and I was like, how long have they been doing electricity? Oh, they actually got an apprenticeship 3 months ago. I'm like, previous to the apprenticeship. Oh, they never had. What the fuck? What the fuck? They're going to be overseeing this 12-story project? They tick the boxes, though, DK. I guarantee that. They take 3 different boxes. I was like, this was fucking 1999 when the fucking the DC sniper was running through Georgia Avenue, the beginning of that shit. And I was just like, again, I wasn't political. It didn't make sense to me. I was like, looking around like, there's 4 or 5 people that I trust with not only my life, this project, way before this person that got their job 3 months ago in the industry that has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
Little sus to me. That's the way this world's, it's been going on forever, and it's just, it needs to stop. Shout out to my boy Tony. What up, bro? GG's. So while we got some people in here talking, Alex Garland is going to be the director of A24, right? If you don't know, what the hell is this? That's my pick. Oh, I was like, why does that look so weird? That's because that's YouTube. Let's not add that to the stage, Rock. Let's remove that. So we did a little my pick for who's going to be this, right? Let's share screen. I want to share screen. Let's do a video. Alex Garland did this movie. You're going to give us an idea. If we look at previous project from directors, we can get an idea of what maybe the Elden Ring movie is going to look like, right? So we know if anybody's seen, what was that movie that DA just saw in Angel? It was the Bone Temple. 28 years old, the Bone Temple.
Yeah.
That's his most recent project. If you've seen that and get an idea, this was from March 23rd, 2022. All right. I want to play this for a reason. It's a little long. We're going to play 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Just to get a feel for stop the music, what this guy produces, and keep in mind he's doing Elden Ring. So it's going to be following a girl doing some weird shit. But just keep in mind he's doing Elden Ring and try to position some characters that we know in the Elden Ring. All right?
Hello.
Hi.
Mrs. Marlowe, yes?
Harper, yes.
Come in.
The words I have to say.
It's a beautiful house.
But they're
Would it just be you staying? Or
Excuse me?
Mrs. Marlowe?
No.
until you give your love. There's nothing more that.
So before we go any further, crazy good visuals, right, DK? You see that dude fucking falling? She's like, what the fuck? Unsettling, kind of weird, right? But it's like a whole bunch of different emotions and feelings.
Apple from the garden?
Yeah, it was delicious.
No. Mustn't do that. Forbidden fruit.
Oh, God, sorry,
I'm joking.
Oh.
Elden Ring movie.
You're tormented.
Feels more like.
Look at the visuals.
Haunted.
Yeah. Something happened. My husband.
The religion aspect.
To our balcony and let himself go.
The scene changing.
Why you drove him to it.
Why? I didn't drive him to it.
I thought it to be true.
That part right there.
Went upstairs to our balcony and let
drove him to it.
himself go.
You must wonder why you drove him to it.
Oh, well.
I didn't drive him to it.
I thought it to be true. But if you had given him the chance to apologize, he'd still be alive.
What?
This guy is going to direct Elden Ring. So imagine the scary, unsettling, awesome. Again, if you've watched the Bone Temple, when I saw a couple, I did see. I always get it fucked up. I want to call it Warframe. I know it's not, Tony. What's it called? Warfare? Warface? I fuck it up. Warfare? Is that what it is? With awesome fucking battle scenes. Great explosion. Crazy fucking. I'm like, this dude's got what we want, bro. He's going to make.
A man followed me out of the woods.
What?
He was stalking me.
What makes you say that?
I saw him twice.
Twice.
Yeah, that was in James Bond.
I don't know if he saw you once.
Got to play a game. You hide, I'll see.
You must feel an awful sense of guilt.
Stay away from me.
Why are you doing that?
What are you?
Dude, so just go back and through one of these parts. Where was it? Dude, you see how much it looks like Elden Ring? Where was it? Look at this. That's Noxtella. That's fucking Noxtella. Let me turn around and fucking shoot the bitch in the face real quick because she's fucking up all my shit. Dude, everything in here looks just like fucking Elden Ring. The scene changes. The beautiful fucking he captures Elden Ring in this movie. The year Elden Ring came out. The year Elden Ring came out, he's been fucking waiting for this movie to come out. Warfare. Yep. Best film of 2025. So this is 2022. This movie right here came out, which is called Men. If you guys want to check it into, it's called Men. This is Alex Garland. He wrote, produced this film, and then he started going on the 3-year hiatus of creating the trilogy for the 28 Years Later franchise, which we're experiencing now. He wrote and directed the first film, and then I think he wrote the second two, which the first one is The Bone Temple, where we're getting another one to finish off the trilogy. He wrote all of those, but he didn't direct them because he's going to be directing Elden Ring. And when I saw this, I was like, dude, this motherfucker looks like an Elden Ring movie, awesome as shit. First off, it follows a female, so you have to imagine following a dude. But if this is Tarnish you're following, this little imagery right here, to meet this fucking off-the-wall character, how he uses great little fucking costumes, great imagery. Look at that. Walking into different fucking locations, like let's say a fog door to try to go to a boss. He's just really good at centering the fucking the picture. Which if you play
Happy birthday, Tony.
Is it happy birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday.
That's it. Oh shit. It's actually my birthday today. Just had dinner again. Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go. These cats, I didn't even see my bad. That's why. They were like, no shit. It'd be like 100 million just for that. If they were to do that, we can't do that, Tony. You know what I mean? I had a full screen, so I didn't see that. If they were to do that, you can't do that, right? So when you watch this, something he's used to doing, I can see it being Elden Ring. More specifically, I went through and found, ready for this, movies that he's been doing recently. I was like, wait a minute. Most directors hire actors or actresses they've been working with previously, right? That's just what they do. If they do a movie, they do a phenomenal job. I can see you being somebody from an upcoming role, right?
Right.
Enter Kaylee Spaney is reportedly in talks to re-team with Alex Garland for A24's upcoming Elden Ring movie.
I can see that.
There is no name on who she was going to play. Obviously, we got two people, and I think I know which one she is. Who do y'all think she might be? There's two people who I think she should be. Obviously, first, Melina, right? I think she's a little too young to play Melina. And she's pretty cute. She's young, but she's really cute. There's a reason for that. I believe this is our Ronnie the Witch. She's an alien Romulus. I didn't know. She's in Civil War? Who was she in Civil War?
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
She's 27 years old. Fuck. Then she looks good as she looked young as fuck for her age. She looked really good. She's gonna get a lot of fucking roles coming up. Damn. She'll get a lot of fucking roles coming up because I was like, she must be like 18, pushing 19. This is gonna be either Melina or, in my opinion, Ronnie the Witch. I think she was the main teenage girl in Civil War, maybe. Who was in Civil War? I'll go back and watch. I'm not going to look it up. Let's not look it up, Tony. I'm such a fan. I'm going to go back and watch and pick her out. That's what I'm going to do. I was like, Civil War. That's not with. No, that's. I was like, is she the fucking Gamora chick? That was fucking Endgame when she was younger. I was like, no, that's not her. I think that's girls. I think that was a black chick. So I'll go back and find out who this is if she's in Civil War. But I think this is our Ronnie the Witch. All right. Mm-hmm. I think, with that being said, looking to previous iterations, I think I know who our Tarnish is going to be too. One of two people, and he's worked with them, not both of them, on Warfare. He worked with Joseph Quinn and Will Poulter. If I gave you two people to be the lead actor in a film, Joseph Quinn or Will Poulter, not only within, they're not fucking A-list budgets. I can use them to be my main film. Which one would you choose to be the Tarnished? And is in decent shape. Remember, he's got to be a sword swinger. He's got to carry a fucking shield. Yes, but that's why I threw Tony, you said right, but I threw in, remember the body? Now we got to think of the body. He's got to be able to fucking hold a shield and swing a great sword too. It's like the Tarnished. Will Poulter be getting into fucking some crazy shape. Not only when he was Warlock, he's gotten bigger than he was when he was Warlock. And to me, that shows he's putting on weight for a role. I wouldn't doubt that this is our Ronnie the Witch. Will Poulter is our Tarnished. Who Melina is going to be, I don't know. Please, because it's such a short part that goes back and forth. Please make it Emma Watson. Please make it Emma Watson. Because if we get Emma Watson is an actress that can play a younger version of herself too, right? And when we get the heel turn, will be fucking amazing to have. Please. I don't think we'll get it. They'll probably say, if you hire her as Ronnie, obviously she'd be too old to counter off of, because you want them to be similar in age and look. But I think Emma Watson should not only be Melina. This right here definitely is a Ronnie the Witch. I'm calling it now. Nobody said it. Just like Rockefeller was the one that introduced you all to Doomsday. That's Doomsday and Dune, the movie, are going to be coming out the same week. I took Dooms off and put Dune first and coined it Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. didn't give you that shit 2 weeks ago. I gave you that a year ago. DK can vouch that for me. And I was the first one. You can't vouch that, but obviously it's true. So, and this right here, I'm calling it first. This is our Ronnie the Witch, Will Poulter, Tarnished of Elden Ring movie. Guaranteed. Mark my words. Betting $1 billion on it. I'm red. Guaranteed. And I can't fucking wait because, woo! Haley Spaney, the woman you are. Look at her. She's 27. Good. It makes me feel bad. And I don't feel so bad looking at the picture now. Tony, I was like, man, she's only like 17. Damn, she looks pretty good for like 17. 27. That makes more sense. I thought I was going to be put in the Epstein list because they got a whole bunch of shit up here. Like, I was like, man, this girl looks pretty cool. Where'd it go? I had somebody had a little tribute video to this girl. I was like, a tribute video? That's not her. That's the birthday fit for the Bloodborne chick.
Hey, man, I got to head out, man. I got to get up early, man.
DK, man, you got anything to shout out? You want to tell everybody about where you are? What's going on?
I'm going to be dropping some videos this week coming up. I might do a stream on Monday, but hit me up on my channel, Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Rockefeller, Cyfax, all our peeps out there. And I'll be at MegaCon if all the other people that stream with us, or I know DA and I think there's a bunch of other people that are going to be out there, but I can't think of. But yeah, hit my channel up, and I'll see you guys when I see you.
GG's, man. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. I greatly appreciate it, DK. I'll
I
see you next
appreciate
week.
you
You stop
having me
by,
on.
bro.
No, I'll definitely be on there, but I gotta get up early, man. It's cold as hell.
Cold as hell, and it's getting late over here in the East Coast. It is 8:05 for us old men. That's late. Don't fucking judge us, all right?
All right,
Cheers,
man.
bro. Get you some sleep, and I'll see you next time, bro.
All right, thanks, bro.
This is what I was referring to. If y'all don't know, look at this shit. So let's play this real quick. This motherfucker. Listen to this.
Film's opening on December 18th, and we decided to coin it. You go for it. We're thinking Doomsday.
What?
All right. We'll see if we're still friends by then.
Time the fuck out. Let's replay it one more time for the people in the back that didn't hear it. Who thought of this?
We both have films opening on December 18th,
Okay.
and we decided to coin it.
We decided to. Hold on. Who?
On December 18th, and we decided to coin it.
That is not how you pronounce Rockefeller at all.
You go for it. We're thinking Doomsday.
I'm gonna need my lawyers to go over to Robert Downey Jr.'s house right fucking now and get my money, because this motherfucker trying to take credit for my shit, which is not gonna happen. Rockefeller comes up with all these great words like, is it Kevin Fatigue? Having fatigue of Kevin Feige destroying all your greatest superheroes? I call it Kevin Fatigue. You know what? Doomsday is coming out this winter with Dune alongside of it at the same time. What movie are you going to see? Go to the Doomsday weekend and pick. Rockefeller's going to send you there, all right? What else did I come up with? Not Barbenheimer. That shit was way before I even started watching movies. But look, I also came up with in there like swimwear. You can follow that shit back to, I don't even going to tell you the time because I might not be earlier than somebody else came up with it. Definitely in the 90s, all right? In there like swimwear and has two thumbs, that's me. I came up with that shit. I want my credit. That's all I want. I don't want any money, Robert Downey Jr., but I want you to stop running around telling people, me and fucking Timothy Chalamet over here came up with that bullshit. You didn't. And you know it's true. I'm not fucking a liar. You are. You're going to start making fucking people like Andrew Garfield a liar, and that is, we don't need it. It just doesn't need to be done. It just doesn't need to be done. You know what needs to be done? It had to be done. So my picks for the Elden Ring movie, bro. I'm pretty sure we're going to get Will Poulter as Tarnished. Hold on. We're going to get Kaylee Spaney as Best Girl, Ronnie the Witch. And for my boy out there, if he doesn't know, yes, Saint Souls Yadu is like, is Ronnie, question, I just beat the Elden Ring game. Is Ronnie bad? Hey, Yadu, you better put your dick back in your pants because you're about to get hemmed up. All right? If I were you, I'd stop thinking with your dick and start thinking with your mind. You know damn well she's bad. What are you talking about? Is Ronnie bad? I mean, I want to be a simp, but I don't know if she is. That you about to get yourself in trouble, and you know damn well you is. So, oh shit, is that not the soul? I thought I was sharing already. So let's share this because we're about to have Elden Ring movie. Elden Ring movie trailer has been leaked. Can y'all believe this? It's insane. Full screen. Here we go. Y'all we already see this, right? What are you talking about? Here is what we're gonna get from the Elden Ring movie, if made by woke fucking Hollywood, as is right now. Trailer hit. Copyright striked. Give me some membership.
Every generation.
Whoa!
Fantasy song.
Well, first off, let's play back speed normal. And make sure to send some gifted memberships because
Saga is released that defines an era. This is not
that sun.
Bonfire lit, baby. I'm the dog. I am the dog.
Get ready to summon your closest friends
love the headphones on.
for the movie event of the summer.
Be wary of tree.
Oh, you, my friend? You are the tarnished one. Need some arrows?
The worst. Try fingers, but whole. Man, these messages are really not useful. Fuck. What a cute little dog. You like some petting, my man?
Hi, doggy. Dog.
Let's roll, jabroni.
They said no one could brave the mass. No one would survive the lands between. But they hadn't met him yet.
What the fuck are you doing, tarnished?
The tarnished one, you said?
Starring
Do not hire Sydney Sweeney, Hollywood, to cover up her titties and put a mark on her eyeball. Shout out to my boy Alan Ng in Film Threat yesterday when fucking Chris Gore was talking about him. He said, "Do me a favor, can you scroll up a little bit?" Thank you, Alan.
Are you sure, Kaylee?
Sydney Sweeney.
If we want the Elden Ring restored, well, he's our only hope, Melina.
Timothy Chalamet. Jack Black. Dwayne Johnson. And Dave Bautista. The legend of the Elden Ring. This summer.
Don't worry. We are not going to get... This is not what we're going to get. This is not at all what we're really going to get. That is a joke. We will not get any of that shit. This dude we're going to get from Tony's actual film. He'll let you know that this dude's a fucking champion, bro. We'll probably get something more like along the line of, let's see, of this. This is a film. This is a fan-made disclaimer, but probably something more along the line of this guy's shit. All right. So if you're a fan of Elden Ring, if you see that Jack Black bullshit, it's okay. We'll most likely get something more close to this from Alex Garland, and I can't fucking wait.
Her punishment.
That is true. It is.
An Empyrean of noble stature.
This is, let me see who it is.
To one day achieve godhood. But how can one become a
Lost
god?
Cinematic.
Every
You're the Lost Cinematic.
meant the
Oh,
infliction of a greater wound.
the tale of
And
millennia.
the shedding of a limb. Waking up in one's own flesh. And decay. A decay that would bring rot to even the life around it. This was no life for the divine. The constant rinsing of one's own vessel, to only be refitted with a greater filth. She would lie and be consumed, if it wasn't for her will, a will to protect her own. A twin, cursed with eternal youth, a being of divinity and mercy, and would be the one to unravel.
This is more along the lines of what we're going to get from the Elden Ring movie, if you didn't know. This will be the feeling we get. It'll be more Lord of the Rings with a fucking serious... It'll be more serious than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, if you watch it now, you'd be like, it's kind of jokey. Right? We're always telling Uncle T, you need to watch Lord of the Rings. He's probably like, I ain't getting into it. I give him that. When I go back and watch it now, it's kind of jokey. It's not as serious as some of us think it is. This tone of this Lost Cinematics, very, very... The tone of Elden Ring, if you don't know, is very serious. You're going to meet a lot of cool people that are very pretty, that are very sensual and seductive and cruel and negative. And it's going to be fucking heartbreaking. And you're going to meet these fucking boisterous, awesome, amazing, fucking wonderful that are going to fucking destroy your fucking, your outlook on humanity. It's fucking hard to come across. It's going to be hard to convey. But the more I watch this guy, Tony, Alex Garland, you said it. Warframe, warfare. his movies the past 3 years, Civil War. That's what I think you were saying. I keep thinking Civil War. When you say Civil War, I was thinking of fucking Captain America Civil War. You meant Alex Garland's Civil War. That I was like, I forgot. I was like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Great. That right there, pitting Americans against Americans. I need fucking people from the lands between against the lands between. What's a tarnished? What do you consider to be a knight of Lindell? What do you consider to be, a grace given? This guy is gonna fucking nail it, bro, and I cannot wait. Mark my words. Here's the calendar. What's today? The last day of the month, right? You heard it here first. MTV News. You heard it here first. Din, 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 din. We found Ronnie the Witch. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a male tarnished. And I know who the male tarnished is going to be. Will Poulter. Kaylee Spaney's going to be Ronnie the Witch. And February is going to be the anniversary of the Elden Ring. What better to drop on the anniversary of the Elden Ring than the Elden Ring trailer for the movie? You hear it first. Din, 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 din. Now remember, is this confirmed from some insider? No, FromSoft doesn't do that shit. They don't. Their radio silent. This is a fan casting. Like last year, Bloodborne is going to be out for 10-year anniversary. It didn't happen. But two things are going to happen this year on the anniversary. We're going to teaser trailer for Elden Ring. 1, 2. It's going to be in the style of a FromSoft video game. If you're not fucking hyped yet, you need to get your asses hyped. Elden Ring trailer for the Elden Ring. Because we can't call it Elden Ring. We already got a project called that, right? I'll call it The Batman. The Elden Ring will be the movie. No, is it today yet? Tomorrow. The February, it'll drop February on the anniversary, right? It's going to be in the style of the gameplay trailers. If you know the style, I want to hear. I just want to see a still shot, right? Be like, motherfucker be like, oh fuck. Go back and watch the first little Godwin the Golden running away, trying to run away from the Knight of the Black Knives. You'll see, what the fuck is that? It's a still shot. Trumble into the water, like, they're gonna make the first trailer look exactly like the video game, and I'm gonna shit my pants and come at the exact same fucking time. It's gonna be magical. I cannot fucking wait. We are less than 1 month away, ladies. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yo, everybody, if you haven't, smash the like button, subscribe, share. Help it get out there in the algorithm, all right? We do this every Saturday. It's called Bonfires and Beers. As you can see, we drink till it's empty. So stick around, take off your pants and jacket, stay a while. But make sure you subscribe, join, help the channel grow. But always show up every Saturdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, I do a show for about an hour called Bonfires and Beers, where I talk more video game-esque shit in the mornings. Stop by for that. I'd love to have you. Until then, everybody, thanks for stopping by tonight. Have a great Saturday night. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which leaves it open pretty much for Anything? Tony, Elias, GG's, thanks for stopping by tonight. Let's shout out everybody in the chat. Psycher Manus, who is a member of the channel. Thank you so much, man. House of Entertainment, I see you out there. I don't know who won the Royal Rumble. Shh, don't tell me. I'm about to find out when we get off here, and we'll talk about it next week when we start anticipate who's going to win the Super Bowl. Because next week, that's what we'll be talking about for Bonfires and Beers then. Shout out to my boy DK Bones who stopped through. Bane 2.0. Emily Kruger, hail to her. Everybody who's jumped in here tonight. My best friend in the world. Shout out to my boy Brian McCoy. If y'all don't know, can I make him a mod? I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, wait. While I'm thinking about it, Brian, I don't make you a mod on my channel. What the fuck's a mod? He don't even know what the hell that is. Add as a moderator. I'll make you a standard. Now he can do whatever he wants on my channel. He'll be like, I don't even know how to fucking use that. He's got an iPhone now. I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out. Everybody, if you stop by, thank you all so much. I had a great one. I hope you all have an even better one than me this weekend. Stay safe out there. And don't forget to go to somebody else's channel. Leave a like on their shit. Because something as simple as leaving a like on somebody's video can turn a frown upside down and turn their outlook around. You can be the person to do that by going there and leaving a thumbs up, a subscribe, or just a hi, a comment. If they don't have any comments, comment to this shit. It might make you feel good. And until then, y'all have a great day. My boy Tony said it the best. Have you heard of the two fingers? Peace!